Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. It's time once again for episode 83 of Wednesday Afternoon Live with me, SaleenDriver. The show, the longest running, at least I think it's the longest running Wednesday afternoon show on YouTube. The show about nothing in Damn it, I thought I turned that off. There it goes. The longest running show about nothing in particular. I have to do that or else two channels have threatened to copyright strike me if I don't modify the thing about the show about nothing in particular. So it is the Wednesday afternoon before my favorite holiday of the entire year. Good afternoon, Battle Angel. How are you today? And Jesse was in here earlier, dropped a Raj Pops in here, and then he disappears again. This is the day before my favorite holiday of the year, Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. I used to say it was my favorite holiday because it had three of my favorite things in the whole world. Thank you, Battle Angel. Food, not necessarily in this order. Food, family, football. Well, I still have my family, and I still love food. But football, not so much. I think there's some college games on Thursday that I might be interested in, so I'll probably watch those just to amuse myself. But I don't watch pro stuff anymore. We've been over that already. Hey, Pizza Woman, how you doing? The usual suspects are trickling in here. Let's see. Where was I going with that? The Egg Bowl. Yeah, I'll probably watch the Egg Bowl. I mean, that should be amusing. And if you believe the rumors, the Egg Bowl may contain one of potentially Florida's future coach in Lane Kiffin. I'm going to have to think seriously hard about what my Florida fandom's going to look like if Lane Kiffin is my head coach. I'm not particularly happy with the prospect of that. Persistent rumors are going around about two guys there's a wish list, and then there's two names that keep popping up to the top all over the place. Cristobal and this guy Napier down in Louisiana. Cristobal, of course, is up in Oregon. And Napier. I'm not particularly happy with Napier. You know, he's a young guy. He's done well in a small environment. I don't know how well he's going to do in Big Boy Conference, but he's done well at Louisiana. Cristobal has a hell of a lot more upside. Florida ties, state of Florida. Knows how to coach, knows how to recruit really well. Seems to have a good head for the game. I don't know what's going to happen with the Florida head coaching position. Cristobal, I would love to see, but who knows? Still got to get through. The hell is on my floor? Okay, never mind. Still got to get through Saturday, and as you can see right here, just fucking end the season already. I'm tired of this year. I'm exhausted by it. It just it's been painful to watch. Let's see who's walked in while I've been yakking away. P Digits is here. He's driving and listening. Okay, well, be careful. We've already had one driving incident while listening and so on. So we don't want another. LW is here. Ole Miss versus Mississippi State. Yeah, I don't have to watch the No Fun League, and I won't. Watch 62 is here. How you doing, sir? Yeah, LW Kiffin does have a good offense. That would be nice to see a good offense return to the swamp. I would like to see a good defense return to the swamp. And I'd like to see good recruiting return to the swamp. But I don't like Lane Kitten. I don't like him, and I really don't want him. I'm really he's not in my top 10 choices, but it ain't my decision. Colby's here. Good to see Colby. Colby, by the way, has forgiven me for the mistake I made, and he will be getting a proper watch as a proper payoff to the bet we made. That should hopefully arrive this weekend. And then you can take that fake watch that I mistakenly purchased because I was stupid, and he can throw it in a cesspool for all I care. I don't want it back. If he wants to keep it as a watch he can wear while he paints a house or something, that's great. Let's see. I'll open the StreamYard up here in a minute. Mike Hogue is here. Good to see him. While I'm just before I drop the link for the StreamYard, don't forget to click the thumbs up button at some point while you are in here, or before you leave, or however that works for you. Don't forget the super chat function is available at the bottom of the chat window in case you want to contribute to either. You can think of it as my Grail Watch Fund, or you can think of it as my holiday gift giving fund, whichever you prefer. And if you are okay doing the extra step, you can use the PayPal link I've just put into the chat and make a contribution that way. And using that link, I get 100% of the proceeds instead of 50%. Let's see. I'm just going to drop the link because that seems to be more popular than listening to the old man ramble on like some doddering old fool. So there's a StreamYard link. Now, remember the one rule. I have to see you on camera in the background. So I know you are you and not some naked troll jacking off and about ready to kill my channel. So that's the rule. If you don't have camera capability, don't bother. I'm not going to let you in. Where's Colby? You're on a 3-hour drive. Where are you going, man? I'm not going anywhere. I'm going half a mile that way to my parents' house. And she's my mom is doing about half of the holiday cooking, and I'm doing the other half over there in my kitchen. And we always seem to split the load 50-50. This year, I'm not doing the turkey. Last year, I did the turkey. It turned out beautifully. Just follow the instructions and do what you normally do. One of these days, when I have a house with the proper area where I can do it, I want to do a fried turkey on my own. I've had fried turkey before. I think fried turkey is the best way to eat turkey. I haven't had it in a little while. I mean, my mom's not going to fry a turkey. All right, the, she's not going to have that high level of risk anywhere near her house. So that's not going to happen. Let's see. Mike Vick is in the chat. Good to see. Jacob's here. Good. Still don't know where Colby's going. I found out this morning my daughters and my ex-wife decided, I think somewhat last minute, to drive over to Disney Springs from where we are, or more correctly, where my ex-wife is, which is not too far, not too close, thank God, but not too far. They're driving over to Disney Springs to spend the day there. I have no idea why they would do that on one of the heaviest travel days of the year, but I wouldn't do it. But if they want to do it, that's fine. Nobody wants to come in the StreamYard. Okay, that's interesting. Well, maybe I'll just shut the stream down and go about the rest of my day. Anyway, let's see what else happened today. Just trying to get a whole bunch of stuff done before everything kind of shuts down at sunset or whatever at some point. And I don't want to go anywhere near anything that even resembles retail on Friday. I just, even though most of the shelves are bare because of Puddinhead and his idiotic policies, I just don't want to go anywhere near a retail store on Friday. So getting a whole bunch of shit done today. There's my boy.
Roger, beautiful motherfucker. What you doing, buddy?
Oh, what I always do on a Wednesday at 3 p.m.
I heard that. No, I was talking in the chat. Give me a damn minute. I was like,
how you doing, man?
It's been a weird week, man. I only worked 3 days, but man, I woke up and I went to the truck stop and got fuel, whatever. And there's an IHOP in the truck stop, and I was watching the news, man, and I have been pretty sad all fucking day. I'm actually pretty fucking pissed, but and it just I don't get society, man, and I don't get how people are. There was I don't know if if you hear news from Atlanta down there or whatever. Anyways,
only if it involves like multiple murders or something.
Well, they're
sorry, that's sad.
Anyways, a girl went missing Sunday night, I think Sunday or Monday. Well, she was autistic. She had autism, and it was the kind my daughter has, and she was 8 years old, pretty little old girl, right? And they was describing her clothes, what she was wearing, this and that or whatever. Well, they found her fucking body yesterday, dumped in the fucking woods, and come to find out her mama and her fucking partner fucking beat her to death and fucking threw her in the woods. Just
that
found her off fucking Interstate 285. So they drove down through 85 and literally tossed her body out going down the road.
I have no idea how to respond.
And you know what the story she gave? She couldn't take care of her. Her autism was too much for her. You know what? You can't help her disability. You can't help what she's got. If you don't want her, then give her to a family member, take her somewhere that she's loved and wanted. I came home today, and I'm trying not to choke, man, but I came home today and I give my daughter the biggest damn hug I ever give her, and I gave her big sugar, and I told her I loved her. It don't matter what it is.
The levels of human depravity.
Give me a beer right quick.
Yes, human garbage.
I've lived longer than most people that are in this community. I keep saying that a lot. It's becoming somewhat contrived, but I've lived longer than most, and I've seen and heard a lot of shit. and it still continues to boggle my mind the level, the depths of human depravity that continue to happen in my lifetime. And I got to tell you, folks, it's not getting better. It's
I know.
getting as we as a society continue to devalue human life and make it cheap and make it to the point where we're starting to become disposable and nobody bats an eye. It really becomes somewhat sickening. I mean, this guy, for example, I mean, I'm sure everyone in here has heard about this this thing that happened up in if I'm pronouncing it right, Waukesha, where this guy with a criminal record, 50 that prints out the 50 odd pages, including heavy crimes, not just shoplifting or jaywalking or pissing against the wall, but heavyweight crimes, including sexual assault and attempted murder, and gets into an SUV and blows through a parade route and kills 6 and injures almost 50 other people.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I see him in court, being arraigned in court. For one thing, I got to feel sorry for the defense attorney that has to try and defend this miserable piece of human trash. But he has no look on his face at all. He has no emotion.
Michael Hogue, how you doing, sir? Pretty good. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, sir. Hey, sorry I didn't get in touch with you last week. I had a little bit of a bout with the upset stomach and stuff, but I'm doing better now. Anyway, do you got time, or is right now a bad time?
I don't know who he's talking to, but it isn't us.
Okay,
He's on the phone with somebody.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Yeah,
I just don't understand how someone could do something like that and have absolutely an expressionless look on his face.
Yeah.
And he looks like he thinks he's going to walk into court and then walk out again.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I just had a rough day today, man. I ain't gonna lie. All I could think about was that little girl.
No, I understand. I mean,
and her last.
I have 2 daughters myself. And,
her last damn little bit on earth, and what the hell she went through, And I'm like, man, I'm sorry to say, if I was to meet them 2 fucking people, I would absolutely beat the goddamn bejesus out of them. I wouldn't fucking stop. I would give them the last fucking ass whooping they ever fucking got.
Yeah,
I mean, to do that little girl like they did is honestly, it's barbaric, man. You don't do nobody like that.
I can't understand how someone could do that to another person.
Well, it's like me and my mother-in-law was talking when I got home, and we were talking about it. I said, there is plenty of family members and plenty of people would love to have that baby in their life that need somebody like that in their life. So for her to have her life stripped away at 8 short years is it not excusable? You know what I mean? It's fucking non-excusable.
I just don't understand why somebody with that level of not wanting to be a parent anymore, or
I'm not even going to say
did.
anything on that matter, because trust me, we get a lot of shit on it, but we can drop it. I had to get it off my chest, man, because it's been bothering me all fucking day, and I've been driving, and you get wild, crazy thoughts, and you get to thinking about, and I don't know, man. It's the holidays. It's getting toward Christmas and shit, and you got to think that last girl, her last moments of her life got spent beat the fuck to death, and then get thrown off the fucking interstate and left for dead, and eventually died. I mean, goddamn. I mean, you talking about the ruthless, cold fucking people. I mean, how could you be like that?
Well, you remember we had that case, not where I am, but here in Florida in the Orlando area, that Casey Anthony. wasted her own kid for no goddamn good reason, except she didn't want to be a mom anymore.
Yeah, she wanted a goddamn party. She didn't give a fuck about that
She
girl.
wanted to go out and get laid and go party, and it's like, well, you know what? Put your kid up for adoption.
Exactly.
Hand her off to a relative.
Yeah, if you don't want them, give them to somebody that's going to take care of them.
Hey,
Yeah.
Saleen, can I ask you a question about that?
Yes, like just
yeah,
give
go
her
ahead.
up and she'd be
Hang
better off.
on. Go ahead, Vic.
Yeah, it's like she should have just, given her up, and that little
Yeah,
girl.
I mean, if you don't want her,
without her.
hell, I'll take her. You know what? I'll give her a damn better home than she got, and I'll treat her with the same love and respect. If you don't, that's the problem with people, man. Some people are made to be parents, and some people ain't. That's just all there is fucking to it.
I didn't know what kind of parent I'd make.
Trust me.
When
we was trying to have kids, and I finally found out I was having a son, I said, "Holy shit, what kind of dad am I going to be?" I'm like,
I think we all have that thought.
Anyway,
you got to have a little bit of kid in you to be a father, or a parent, anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My thing is this, and I'm gonna try to get his shit started. Yeah, I don't think she's totally clear, but from what I was reading and following the case, I think Casey's mom had quite a bit more to do with it than stuff myself. Kaylee's grandma, I think she had a lot more to do with it than what she was saying.
Yeah, we may never know the whole truth, but the thing is that Casey got off, and she's living. I don't know what she's doing now. I assume she left Orlando. I mean, I would, if I were her, I would have left at least Orlando and probably the state.
I don't see how she's living with herself. I'll be fucking flat ass honest with you. She's a cold motherfucker. She don't give a shit.
That's how she's living with herself, Rod. She's cold. She got no emotion. She just wants to party. She wants.
There's a spot for her when she kicks the bucket. I can promise you that.
Yeah, Rod, you starting to grow out of the Fu Manchu now?
No, man. I get my beard.
No, I was talking about the bottom part. It looks like that's you trimmed everything else up.
No, I ain't trimmed nothing up yet.
Oh, because you look like your beard shorter than your goatee.
No, it's about the same length. I got it combed down. That's all.
Captain Trips is absolutely correct. Casey Anthony, we'll see OJ in hell.
Yeah.
And Steve Pearson, good to see you in here, man.
What's up,
Thanks
Steve?
for
not bad.
But
So
I didn't mean to start the damn stream off like it. I just had to get.
That's all right. That's all right.
Just to how people. I just don't get their fucking demeanor, man, and how they can't have a fucking soul or a heart to and she lied the whole fucking time, and then finally she broke down and said, I just couldn't take care of her no more, and I just lost it, and I whooped her till there was nothing, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't, like I said, I just.
See,
whoever finds out what she did, where she goes, somebody's going to take care of her. I'm going to tell you that right now.
See, here's the problem, Jesse. You got such a big heart. You want to take care of everybody.
Hey, Raj knows this. I lost my kids. I would have gave my left arm to get her, to raise her up, instead of what she went being killed, murdered, and stuff like that. I would give my left arm and stuff like that to have my kids back.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, some people were made to have kids and some just
weren't. But anyway, so how much cooking you got to do tonight, Raj, for tomorrow?
What's that, buddy?
How much cooking you got to do tonight or prep work for tomorrow?
I ain't got to do a goddamn thing. My mother-in-law and my wife do it. I'm going to sit here and drink fucking cold beer and watch football.
Damn, dude.
Oh, nice. So you just let them do all the cooking and stay away, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to come down here and turn the goddamn TV on and drink me about 2 or 3 cups of coffee and watch football, smoke cigarettes, and then I'm going to start drinking beer about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Nice.
What's up, guys?
So you help by staying out of the kitchen.
Yeah, because my mother-in-law and my wife, they get to go in and jawing at one another. My big ass is the best part for me to do is come down here and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
I got all the ingredients for the stuff I'm going to make. I got all the ingredients in the fridge or in the cupboard. That's all taken care of. Shortages didn't affect me too much, thank God. And I just start cooking in the early afternoon, and by the time I'm ready to leave, it'll all be set.
Selena will agree with me. When it comes holiday time like that, and you got a bunch of women trying to do shit, and then all of a sudden they get to combative and they start. That's the best time for you just get the fuck out of the way.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yes,
but hey, I will
stick
say
the
this,
hell out of the kitchen.
when it comes to Christmas time, though, I love to make stuff, man. I'm doing like cookies, treats, fudge, all that stuff.
See, now we did a deep fried turkey last year.
Those are awesome.
We didn't do ham, so this year we're doing. I just got a honey baked ham, so that's all we're doing. And then for Christmas, I let my son play Santa, and I just sit there and I hold the camera and film everything.
Nice.
Best thing for me to do is just, hey, I'm telling you, I've been with the woman 24 years, and trust me.
Captain Trips, there will be no sweet potato pie for me. I don't even like sweet potatoes. No sweet potato pie. Thank you very much.
No, my ass is going to be parked down here drinking fucking cold beer, watching football.
Uncle Lou is in the chat. Ballard, he had a question for you.
Uncle Lou, he said, Ballard, are you going to eat oatmeal cream pies tomorrow? No, but I might eat oatmeal cream pies. I don't know what the hell an oatmeal cream pie is.
That's funny.
And Pizza Woman likes my shirt. This actually isn't a sweater, PW. It's a long sleeve shirt. But thank you. And I'm not embarrassed to say that my mom bought it. My mom buys a lot of clothes for me, and all my dad's clothes too. So, and this is actually a good thing that my mom buys my clothes. That way, if we all go out to dinner somewhere, the three of us,
you're wearing the right thing.
Yeah, I know I'm wearing the right thing because whatever I put on, it's mom approved, and she can't say anything. You bought it. If you don't like it, it's your damn fault. You bought it.
I don't know if it's cold in Florida, but it's been cold as a motherfucker up here. I ain't gonna fucking lie, man. It didn't make it out of 50 today where I'm at.
It's currently 56.
This is not a sweater. That's just a long sleeve cotton shirt. But
I woke up this morning at 3:40 to get up and go to work. It said 27 or 26 degrees outside. I said, God damn it.
I was up at 5
I got one of them electric things on my truck. I just hit it twice. When I got home, I cut the heat on. And then, so when I get up in the morning, I'll click that motherfucker twice and let my truck fucking warm up before I get that motherfucker.
I was up at 5 this morning, and it was 49 down here. So
that's still pretty chilly for down there, though.
Yeah. And Pizza Woman, I would be more than happy not to bring up the sweet potato pie thing ever again. You got to talk to people like Lou and Jesse and Captain Trips and all the other people who bring it up.
I made that video. I said I ain't gonna bother that man no more about it.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Raj, I do gotta ask you this: what is one thing that your mother-in-law makes for tomorrow that she will fight to the death for?
Oh, her fucking dressing.
Oh, hell yeah. My mom.
You gotta understand, my mom or my mother-in-law was one of 3 children that grew up on a huge ass dairy farm, so they know how to fucking cook.
Yeah.
I'm telling you something right now. My mother-in-law don't fucking play. If you come in there and you start looking around at shit and tell her, well, I think this, you better get out of the fucking kitchen because she's going to run you the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. So she makes it, so she does everything from scratch pretty much.
Yeah, she's been making cornbread and homemade biscuits and all the goddamn everything else since I've been home.
Mm.
Yeah.
And for tonight, I'm making a spaghetti sauce. So every once in a while, I have to get up and stir it so it doesn't burn.
Hey, Ballard, I got to ask you this. With Nick being out, had he been not out, do you think they would have a better shot of maybe beating Alabama Saturday or not going to?
I think they would have had a better shot with Bo Nix fully healthy. Now that he's out, I've been saying like TJ Finley's not bad, but it definitely lowers the possibility of an upset.
Yeah. Okay. Which team from the ACC are you more surprised of? South Carolina or Tennessee having a decent season or a good season?
Probably the Gamecocks, honestly.
Yeah.
Me a little bit more. But Tennessee's been surprising too because they lost half their roster and here they are a game or two away, I think, from being in a bowl game, aren't they? Aren't they like 5 wins
No,
right now?
they're already.
They're already-
They're already bowl eligible. South Carolina has to win.
6. Yes.
Yeah, I think South Carolina's going to get Clemson too. That's my call.
Well, is it?
Ooh, that's a bold call. I got to give it to Ballard. That's a bold call.
Clemson does suck this year, which I think is just put the biggest smile on everybody's face, except for Pete.
That's a bold call, calling for an upset.
I think,
Carolina,
yeah,
SC over.
I think it's in Columbia too. So I mean, if there's any, if we could go ahead and get back to home field advantage means something in a rivalry like this, we could. I mean,
I found out this morning, and actually, I briefly chatted with Uncle Lou, corroborated it. It looks like we're going to start Anthony Richardson against Florida State. Evidently, Jones is either injured or what passes for a coaching staff in Florida has given up on him. I'm not sure which it is.
Yes.
Oh,
I figured why not
South
start
Carolina's
AR
bowl
15? We got
eligible.
nothing
Ballard.
to lose.
See me what's left of the coaching staff.
That's what I said. What's left of the
Them
coaching?
sites, Jeff, they don't suck. They just settle down here, buddy. They'll be back. They'll be back and rolling next year.
really
I
down.
guess the big question around Gainesville is who's coming next. And it's like there are names floating around the Florida program. I mean, they're floating everything from fantasy names like Bob Stoops.
Hell, apparently, ain't it?
I've heard some Bob Stoops rumors for Florida.
Yeah.
Well,
I've heard a lot of that.
no Napier got it about wrapped up.
What about
Napier seems to be the two names that keep coming up to the top are I think in order: Napier, Cristobal, and Stoops.
They're not getting Cristobal. I'm sorry. I don't think
You don't know. I mean, he has connections to the state of Florida and to the Southeastern Conference.
Well,
Cristobal, didn't he just sign an extension last year?
I don't know. I don't
Now, I'll
know.
tell you one name that I heard today, and this has been a big name. They're trying to reach out to Kiffin.
I've been hearing
Oh,
that
they
for a
got-
while.
yeah, I've been
I'm
hearing that for a while.
gonna tell you something
If
right
they
now. If I'm a
keep
Florida
Kiffin
fan,
up,
I don't want
I'll
Kiffin
go
around my fucking program.
No, I don't want Florida. I don't
Kiffin
want
will
Lane Kiffin
absolutely
around
turn
my.
that fucking program into a goddamn clown show. I mean, it already is.
I'd rather put Mullen back in place than have
You
Kiffin.
put Lane Kiffin back in Florida like it is right now, the only thing he's worried about is fucking chasing tail. He ain't giving a fuck about football.
I think the Lane Kitten rumors are baseless. I don't think he's coming to
I
Florida.
think he'd run that.
Nobody
program
wants it.
around.
If you want a defensive mind, I'm actually looking at some good candidates here. One on the list is from the Cowboys, Dan Quinn, who's their defensive
Dan
coordinator.
Quinn is not coming to college football.
Come on.
If you know where he's fucking bread's butter, he'll stay his ass in the NFL.
I want a recruiter. I don't care if he's an offensive genius or a defensive genius. I want someone who recruits. I want someone who bleeds recruiting because we ain't had that in a while.
I gotta ask you this:
Mike Elko.
how surprised are you guys that both Bill Tucker and James Franklin got extensions yesterday?
Well, Mel Tucker's is supposedly it's not finalized yet, but I heard James Franklin's did. I heard Mississippi State's kind of waiting to see what's going on. I heard they're going to wait till the next 2 or 3 games to see what the hell's going on.
I'm
Francis,
thinking he
turn
might
on
take
your camera.
a job at LSU. I turned it on.
Okay,
Did
that's you.
you see it earlier? There you go.
No, I got you, Mike. I got Trenches in the background. I need him to turn his camera on. Franklin and
Who's taking a piss?
really?
Damn, Trenches.
That ain't me.
Vic?
I think it's Vic.
It's Vic.
That's
Vic's known for using the bathroom on this
He's
thing.
took a dump on your string and he took a piss. He's 2 for 2.
Well, fuck.
Vic, I'm gonna
Yeah, he
get
just-
you
he
for
just-
that someday.
Yeah, he just needed his. Yeah,
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to meet him up at Slob Olympics, and I'm going to hook a battery sink to his chair. Damn, stop doing that to me.
What's up, Trenches?
What's going on, man?
You
That
all
dude
right,
said he don't give two shits or pissed about this stream.
Yeah. Hey, man, Vic don't give a fuck, dude. He rolls into somebody. Dude, that Smith rolls in here like he's goddamn King Tut, son.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
Vic cracks me up, but why does he keep doing that on my stream? He doesn't do it on anybody else's.
It's that Florida love. That's what it is.
Vic don't give two shits. That motherfucker says, when I show the fuck up or I get in the stream, it's my goddamn show, motherfucker.
What's up, man?
Well, if somebody else pops
Alabama
in the background, he's
officially-
the first guy I'm kicking out.
Alabama officially lives rent-free in the mind of Todd Monken. He's already calling out our
You and
defense.
your family.
All right. Well,
Thank you, you too.
so I gotta go now. Yeah, I gotta spend some time with.
I see how it is.
So, yeah, you come on here and piss and then leave. I hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, buddy. I'll see you this
Vic,
weekend.
one day
yeah.
I'm going to get even with you for this.
Yes. Y'all have a good Thanksgiving. If I don't talk to any of y'all before then. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
buddy.
Raj, I know that I'm gonna be coming.
Yeah,
to
buddy.
your
I'll
house
see you.
on
Yeah, I'll see you
that.
this weekend.
Yeah. Colby's
Good
gonna be
Good to see
bringing.
you, Vic. You have a good Thanksgiving too, sir.
All right,
Vic.
buddy. Have a good one. Yeah,
You see what just happened, Ballard? You tried to talk Alabama shit. We just talked right over you.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
Kobe's gonna go pick Vic.
wait a minute. What is
game
this?
weekend.
Wait a minute. Lose hypocrisy. I know that's a somewhat good-natured troll, kind of, sort of. Uncle Lou is Farrakhan must be ecstatic today. What?
No idea.
Yeah.
No idea.
Hey, Trenches, I watched C-Dog's video when Chess Hall made a vid, and then immediately when I got done,
Thank
your
you,
pop
Lou.
dropped the fuck up. And I said, I'll play now. I said, let me see what the hell he's got to say. And I said, holy shit. And I was like, see, I'm waiting to make mine after the game Saturday.
Well,
Why
I wasn't really
why
going to
is-
make one, but I saw those two, and I was like, this is just terrible.
Why is Chess going after Sea-Dog? I mean, A,
Because
Georgia Tech is
Sea-Dog-
no threat. And
It-
B,
it's different,
Sea-Dog is a good-natured guy. I mean, come on.
He is. No one's got an issue with C-Dog, but every comment out of C-Dog is how shitty Georgia is. So when it's our time to play him, every Dog fan is going to go, okay, dude, time's up. Now we're going to go off on you. Because usually we don't care about that
No.
BS program, but this week we kind of do.
Yeah, he said he was going to go to the game, and he said, I'm going
I ain't got no dog in
throw
that
every
fight,
fucking Dog
brother.
fan in there and yell at them. And I said, you do your thing, but I said, you keep doing what you're doing. I said, you're liable to get your ass whooped.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I got enough problems with Florida State. I'm not even worried about
I'm
Georgia.
not going to make
Tech.
one until after the game. I'm really not.
Rent-free.
Ballard,
I
so what do
will
you
be
see?
live streaming the Florida game, by the way, and I
Nice.
did promise I would not rage quit, even if Florida State is bouncing our asses off the walls. But
There's a good
Okay.
chance that's going to happen, too.
All right. Hey, Trenches and Ballard guys, where do you see Purdue going for their bowl game?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't even know. If
I think they'll get a
Bowl
good
eligible
squad.
yet?
Yeah, they'll be 8-4 after Saturday. Beat out.
I'm gonna say you guys might be the Big Ten team in the Outback Bowl this year.
No, hell no. I don't want to do the Outback Bowl again. And Trenches,
Why not?
I love
You got-
you.
you
When's the
got a
last
weekend
time you
in
went to the
Tampa.
Outback?
What the hell's wrong with you guys?
No, it's because you had a bad time. Trenches knows why I didn't want to go down there. Ask him about what happened in 2000.
What the hell happened in 2000? Did they play Georgia?
Yes.
Is Georgia going to the Outback Bowl?
No, Georgia's not going.
Okay.
Bama might.
Go there and play
National championship
Kentucky
game.
and beat Kentucky.
No,
Alabama might. They
I'm
lose the
thinking
next 2
Vegas.
games. They'll be there.
Hold up, Trenches.
How many games has Purdue lost?
4.
Well, hey, maybe if Florida gets bowl eligible, they'll get the Outback Bowl, and you can play them.
Sure, but
That
I'm
should be-
thinking Vegas.
that
though.
should be funny as
Outback
hell.
Bowl would be nice, but the last 3 times Purdue's been down there for a bowl game in Florida hasn't been good.
How many losses A&M got?
They got like 4 too, I think.
I think.
Don't
Who?
Y'all don't want that game.
I was about to
Well,
say
Purdue,
if they
A&M?
pick that, if Purdue fucking gets a bowl game with A&M,
Oh,
they? Damn.
good
I
luck.
don't know if A&M's defense can stop their passing.
I can tell you who I can see you
A&M?
playing. I can see y'all playing Kentucky.
Texas
Yeah.
A&M would road grade Purdue. Are you kidding me?
How are you
Yeah, I
thinking
know.
they don't
That's what
have
I'm
a
saying.
pass defense? Saleen?
Huh?
you about to damn Mike Ho fucking blow a goddamn gasket over here.
I'm surprised Alabama. I mean, what was it that Stroud? I mean, Young threw. Didn't he throw for 350 against A&M? Ballard
I'm sorry.
didn't Young throw for almost 400 against A&M?
He did. But what point are you getting at with that?
I'm gonna tell you something right now. That whole A&M program, all they had on their agenda all year was to beat Bama. Other than that, they could have lost every goddamn game. They could be fucking 1-8, 1-9 right now, or 1-10 right now. They wouldn't give a fuck, but they got the win over Bama.
Yep.
That was all Jimbo's fucking Fisher, all he talked about all fucking week. How he was going to make sure that check's getting cashed, and how Nick Saban's going to get this and get that, and how he was going to be the first.
And we believed him.
Well,
Actually,
guess what
I
he
did
did?
it.
And guess what? The rest of the season ain't been that fucking great.
Ooh!
My point I'm making, Ballard, is that A&M doesn't have their secondaries doo-doo.
Michael,
Yes.
Texas A&M will probably road grade Purdue, dude.
I
hate to
was
break
going
it
to
to
say,
you.
fucking, if the Texas
It won't
A&M
be close.
Fucking Purdue, fucking, what's that dude, Calzada? He would eat that. He would fucking buzzsaw the living shit out of Purdue's defense. He'd have fucking 500 goddamn yards passing probably.
Oh, this will be good. I'm looking at Sports Illustrated's picks for all the bowl games.
I was going to say they already got them out. I just seen them the other day.
The Birmingham Bowl would be Clemson and Mississippi State, and I'd watch that. Oh, here you go, Michael. They got Purdue playing Texas Tech in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl.
Yeah, I seen that, and then there was another one.
Did you just say the Guaranteed Rate Bowl?
Yeah,
Rate.
that's it.
Rate.
RAT. Jesse.
I was about to say, I thought you said
Did they
Yeah,
have-
not the don't drop the invitation.
And another bowl.
Wait a minute now. Somebody typed in the wrong damn thing on
I don't know.
ESPN.
Someone might get, in that.
Did they have Florida in there, or did they have Florida State in there?
No, that is the rate bowl, Saleen.
I was about to say, isn't it the other way around? Trenches? Isn't Florida in the Rate Bowl?
Here's one for you. They got a rematch with Penn State and Auburn in the Music City Bowl.
Fucking
Yeah, that would not be pretty. With no
I
Bo
know,
Nix,
I know.
that game's gonna go
With
worse.
Bo Nix out, they really be screwed.
Who the fuck would really watch that game again?
I wouldn't watch it
I
the
don't know.
first time.
I will say this though: CBS Sports has the Purdue playing the Arizona State in the Vegas Bowl.
Well, but
fair
Ballard,
matchup.
did they list Florida or Florida
yeah,
State
I agree.
as bowl eligible?
I'm sorry.
Did they list Florida or Florida State?
It said Florida, so
Who'd they get?
hold on.
Got to be a shit bowl.
Yeah. What is
They
it,
put Florida.
the Meineke Car Care Bowl?
Probably.
I gotta ask you this, so Trenches and Raj, if things work out in the top four as it is right now, do you think that would be the game between Cincinnati and Georgia be like it was last year, or do you think
Fuck
Georgia
no.
would just run roughshod?
No, I don't. If they play
The Cincinnati team last year was better.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
But here's the question.
Actually-
You saying if it plays out now, you saying that Bama wins the SEC? Because that's the only way they're in the top four.
I was about to say that's the only way you'll be in the top four, yeah.
Ballard, I'm waiting.
Oh, they don't have Florida listed in any of these.
Okay.
Actually,
It's a Florida
I
State.
didn't think they
Jeez,
would.
please. They're waiting for y'all to beat Florida State to put you in the bowl game.
Yeah,
They got
another
one.
last-
They got one lined up though for Tennessee in the Gator Bowl against North Carolina.
That
I'm
might
telling
be
you what,
good.
Saleen, you're
That
going to be
might
happy
be
as
really
shit
good.
next year. When you find out they hired Willie Taggart as a head coach, you're good to go, dog.
You know, Trenches, I can imagine that would be a Georgia wet dream right
Oh,
now.
I love
but
it.
that ain't gonna
All
happen.
day. If y'all get Willie Taggart and Jeremy Pruitt on the team together, go.
Yeah, but they might be on a team together, but it won't be on Florida.
Here's the thing I'm trying to
It'll be
figure out.
somewhere else.
rods and trenches. This guy's be confused as all get out. What the heck happened with Bennett last year to where he was so trash, but this year he's like night and day difference?
He's rolling out the pocket a lot easier now.
Yeah.
Throwing, if you look at his throwing, it's the same.
usually helps.
Nothing's changed.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
no,
here's
No,
my
something did change. Bennett has more playing time. He learned a few things.
here's my
Okay, show me the progression as his passes. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying he learned a lot, but he learned a few things. He has
Yes,
a better
I think
defense.
He's better at reading a defense this year. I'll give you that.
He's got a better defense on the other side of the field,
I
too.
said, you know what? I'm riding or dying with the motherfucker. I said, you know what?
I'm right there with you. We ain't got a choice.
About a month ago, I said, that's it.
I'll be right
I'm
back.
done.
So,
Y'all entertain yourselves. For
I
me.
said,
Okay, so here's who they
I'm
got.
riding
Here's who
around
they
that
got
motherfucker.
in the semifinals is
Hey,
Georgia,
he had pants on finally.
Ohio State, Cincinnati. So Ohio State and Cincinnati are in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl, but they got Georgia playing Notre Dame in the Orange Bowl.
where'd you see that at,
That's a
Ballard?
win.
That can't. No, that's not going to happen.
Notre Dame, see, that's what I'm saying, Michael. I think because they're not in a conference, Notre Dame has to be an undefeated team to make the playoffs.
Notre Dame won't get in at number 4 because I think Oklahoma State's going to run the table.
Yeah, I do too.
And Oklahoma State will get in.
So you don't think Cincinnati making the seed in the top 4?
Yeah, I think they'll be 3rd, and I think 4th will be Oklahoma State.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Now, have you guys started looking at next year's schedules yet?
No.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? We have an undefeated
We play-
season for once.
we
Oh, I'm not
open-
looking ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say the same fucking thing. I'm
Alabama
focused on right
plays
now. I ain't worried about next year, you know.
We got an easy schedule
What
next year
are you
besides what
talking
Oregon we
about,
open up
Lou?
with.
No, I was saying, yeah, because I was looking at Purdue's the other day, last night, and I would not be surprised if they could actually go 11-1, if not run the table next year.
See, I don't do all this looking forward. I'm sorry, Hog, I ain't being rude to you, but I don't do this
No.
looking into the next year and this. I go week by week of the year I'm in. I go
Saleen, how good is your bidet? Is it like high pressure, hot, warm water?
Yes, except
Oh,
I
that's
don't
nice.
own one. I don't have one, but if I did, it would be warm water.
you're just
Yeah.
being coy. You know you got a bidet.
You want to come over here and look for yourself?
You know what? I really am looking forward to that damn egg bowl tomorrow night. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Who'd I lose? I lost
Ballard.
Ballard. I'm actually going to watch the Egg Bowl. I think that'll be kind of an entertaining game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do too. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be a damn good game.
I think Mississippi State's going to show out.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right.
But did you see Lou's video earlier? Mississippi State is actually
I haven't
favored
yet.
by 2.5.
I knew they were favored, but I haven't watched this video yet. I got it on my screen. First time break I've had from work, man. I figured I'd click on
take a
Saleen.
look at something real quick. Because I want to look at the Florida game real quick. Real early on, Florida opened up at -10, and then all of a sudden the line went away. And now Florida is 2.5.
I'm still shocked that y'all are favored, to be honest with you.
So am I. Pardon me.
The line is 19.5 for the Iron Bowl. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Damn.
But then again, no Bo Nix, man. That makes a huge difference. We see how they play without him.
I really honestly don't think it fucking matters if you got Bo Nix or Finley, because all Bo Nix is a water bug. All he does is run her goddamn around in circles.
Yeah, but
the ball pretty effectively.
Yeah, well,
like I told you, Ballard, I think if you let them score 17 on you, you have a serious problem in 2 weeks.
But imagine that.
1 week.
Florida Gators are 4-0 in basketball.
Well, that's cool. Georgia's ranked last in SEC basketball, and that's all I know about it.
What's up,
What's up,
Tiger?
TB? Yeah,
The hell going on here?
I don't know. What the hell going on out there? And he leaves. I do not know how ever somebody discovered that video and popularized it, but all of a sudden that video is taken off on my channel. It's like
you'll be surprised, man. That like if you're subscribed to a bunch of people or whatever, and I guess when it kind of gets slow, you're not really watching anything. It'll just pop the fuck up a random guy like like a few weeks ago, it popped up a BVD video from like 10 fucking years ago, and I go, what? He was out there smoking.
I'm about 90% sure of who that is in the background, but turn the camera on.
Tennessee, Alabama game or something. I was like,
You're not turning your camera on. I'm not bringing you in until you turn your camera
Said,
on.
hold on, let me pull the pants up real quick. Let me.
yeah.
I just noticed. I just noticed Saleen's hashtag.
In the season already.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna. There's somebody in the background, 2 ears, one mouth, and they're gone, man. Never mind.
Yeah.
They won't turn the camera on. I'm not clicking add. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I just
think Spencer Rattler
Tracy,
was
this
for the fucking
season's
old
got
man.
to end already. I mean, just it's torture for me. So
Drag it on as long as you can for us. I know it's a bad year for you, but I'm enjoying it so far.
why are you enjoying watching Florida lose? It's past you, sir. You're over that. You moved on now.
You forget which state I live in, Saleen.
Yeah.
No, you live in you live in Florida. You do live in Florida. That's right. You're
Yep.
Hey, I was a Florida fan in Metro Atlanta. I know what you're going through.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's funny?
Fortunately, I was a Florida fan in Atlanta when we dominated your asses.
You know what's funny as hell? My son, I guess it was a few weeks ago.
It's all cyclical.
He was riding his bike up down the street with he got a couple buddies that live in the suburb. They come over and play or whatever. He started laughing, and I said, "What are you laughing for, Daddy?" He said, "The guy over there in that house is so what did he say? Embarrassed to be a Florida fan. He took his Florida flag and hung it on the back deck so nobody can see it."
It's hard to be a Florida fan right now. I got to admit that. I'm not
He's a
proud.
Florida man,
I'm not
bro.
stupid enough not
The
to.
only positive you got is there's no more Grantham, no more Mullen. That's the positive you got from the season.
And you know what the bad part of that whole thing is? That no more Grantham, no more Mullen. I got 3 T-shirts in my closet I can't wear anymore.
Well, you got your wish.
Yeah. Hey, the funny thing is that hashtag Fire Mullen shirt that I wore last week literally showed up in my mailbox 10 minutes before kickoff. And then, I wore it for the game. We lost. And then now we did fire Mullen.
Yeah, they said, "How you doing? Keep it moving. We'll see you later."
Thank you. Next man up, please.
Yep.
But
I like I said, man. Yeah, I mean,
first world
like I said, I
problem.
really don't care. Like I said, I'm really not one of those guys who look into the next year. But man, the way shit's fucking going and all that shit, Jesus Christ.
Y'all want to know what a divorce and a tornado in Auburn have in common? No matter which one happens, someone's losing a trailer.
I was gonna say I heard that one before.
I hadn't heard that one before. That's pretty good. I'll give that one a 6.
I had a guy tell me one time we was at a job site one day, and he said he was just telling a bunch of jokes, and he said, "Hey, you know what you tell a woman with 2 black eyes?" I said, "What?" He says, "Nothing. You done told her twice." I said, "God damn, dude."
Oh, somebody going to hell for that one.
Yeah.
Best one I ever, best quickie I ever heard. How do you define a virgin in Alabama? 12-year-old girl can outrun her 5 brothers.
You know how you circumcise a Clemson fan? Kick his sister in the jaw.
I've heard that. I've heard that joke for almost every team I can think of.
You can pretty much use that for every team.
But it does work well in the South.
Somebody said one in Livestream. God, it was probably fucking about a year ago, and it said, "What does a pizza delivery guy and a gynecologist have in common?" And it said, "You can smell it, but you just can't eat it." And I busted out fucking driving down the road. I said, "God damn it!" I said, "Who the fuck thinks of this shit?"
That's a good one.
But last week, and I know nobody in this stream, nobody in any stream I'm ever in, ever cares. But one of the best games I've seen in a very long time was last week It was Harvard Yale. I was doing the live stream.
I was
It
watching
was
you on my
really a
TV
good-
over
it
here,
was
and I had
really
the
a
game.
good
I
game
got another
and a hell
TV
of
over
an
here. I had
ending.
one with you and one with the game, and that was actually a pretty damn good game, Saleen. I ain't gonna lie.
That was I mean, the ending of that game was storybook. I mean, it was a fantastic game. Very evenly matched, back and forth. I was losing my fucking mind. I really was. By the end of that game, I was wore out.
Yeah. My cousin texted me and he says, "Hey man, you might want to check out the UAB UTSA game." I said, "Huh? Why?" And he goes, "UAB is absolutely whopping the goddamn floor with UTSA." And I said, "Huh?" I turned it on, and like I said, I bought me another TV for down here, so I was flipping back and forth. The next thing I know, I was like, "Holy shit!"
Hey, BA.
What's
No,
up?
Hi.
This is no
Is she
good.
behind the wheel again?
You got
What's
me.
up,
No,
lady?
I'm actually parked.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Okay,
No, I'm
as
parked.
long as
Yeah.
you're parked, dear.
I have a feeling I'm going to be parked for a little while, honestly.
Are you in traffic?
Okay.
No, I am in Dillon, South Carolina, picking up papers, and they don't even have them printed yet. So I'll probably be here for another hour at least.
Okay. Mike, I had to rotate you out because you've been here a while, so I got to get more people in. So, no offense, nothing personal, just rotate things.
Yeah, I was gonna say if somebody else comes in, hell, you can kick me out. I think I was in here first.
No, we'll see if 2 ears, one mouth, and we all know who that is. The mouth of the South, boy.
South of the South.
We'll see if he contributes or whatever, but or we'll see if we end up seeing his feet walking around his apartment.
Or better yet, are we gonna get him vacuuming again?
Well, as long as he's not on the pot taking a shit, I mean,
Well, hell,
Don't
you
let him
already
do
have
it.
somebody up pissing on stream. So.
Hey,
Well, that was
this
Vic.
a while
Vic,
back.
Vic will do what Vic will do.
I wish them. I think DVD has a stinger. I wish Saleen had it. You should have been on the stream when Vic was taking a dump.
Yeah, he was taking a dump on and you know what he was doing? He was wiggling like this, wiggling in his chair.
Oh my god!
It's like Jesus.
Wow.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I heard about that this morning, Colby.
What's up?
Said Lou said he was going to be in an ESPN commercial in January.
For real? That's awesome.
He is?
That's what he said.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly all the details of it, but
Well, it's
looks that way.
probably got something to do with fandom and all that,
So yeah,
Super
you're
cool.
welcome. No.
Super fans or something like that. Huh. Lou's gonna be in a commercial. I wonder if he'll remember all us little people when he makes it to Hollywood.
No, he's got RJ Young all of us.
Yeah, I was about to say RJ Young's next in the corner, ain't he?
Yeah.
It's a clip from the Tennessee video from 2016.
Oh.
Nice.
So who's making this commercial?
Okay.
I know ESPN's making it. I know ESPN's making it, but how the hell did they fucking come to the conclusion that how many people are going to be in this thing?
Let's see, the Tennessee vid. That was when the dual Hail Marys, wasn't
The
it?
Hail Mary, yeah.
George Jennings.
Jacob Eason Christ.
Was it?
And the next play, he was crucified.
Right.
Oh well.
Got Stetson Bennett Christ down though.
Awesome performance.
Yeah, now it's Stetson Bennett Christ, I guess. I don't know.
He's
Hey,
the
I got
man. Best available.
Last Friday night, I was playing some music, and I said, "Well, fuck, let me play this video." And it was called Twerk TV. And within 15 minutes, I got a fucking copyright strike. I was like, for playing Twerk TV, I was like, how many
You
more?
randomly came across Twerk TV. Bullshit, Raj. What
No,
you doing?
I typed it in.
Right?
No, I typed it in.
Quote unquote
Oh, okay.
No, I
randomly.
typed it in.
You went looking for it.
No, I typed it in. I was listening to music. And I said, "Fuck this! I'm gonna put some girls that are shaking their asses." And I put in there "girls twerk,"
I got you.
and I hit it, and it fucking said "Twerk TV." I said, well, "Fuck it, I'll pop it up."
Remember last week's stream here, and Lou put in the whole Chase video. He played it, right?
Right.
And it had a couple of it had two bits in there that got copyrighted or copyright claim infringement. One of them was the Michael Jackson song, and the other one was something to do with Ric Flair. I have spent the entire week running different routines, mute the damn thing, remove the damn thing, put alternate music on the damn thing. Nothing works. No matter what I do, the damn thing is still copyright infringement. Doesn't qualify for monetization. I literally have run 7 or 8 routines through YouTube trying to get rid of the shit. It doesn't work, and I
don't want this. I don't want this to come across the wrong way. But every single live stream I do is demonetized for copyright, and I don't care because they're only getting 3,000 and 4,000 views, so I'm not making any money on those videos anyway. So why would you spend all that time trying to take a song out of your live stream that gets like 600 views? It seems like a waste of time.
Well, it didn't really waste my. It really didn't waste
views.
my time. It just, it's a couple of clicks. But
you said you spent a week or something.
well, I mean, it was a week of me, running the routines, waiting to see what happened and all that. I think I probably spent like 10
How long does
minutes.
a copyright strike last?
Forever.
It's not a copyright strike. It's just it has no effect on your channel.
It's
just
not a
demonetized.
strike. It's not a strike. It just demonetizes the video.
It says
It's an infringement. Okay, this may sound really stupid, but I don't care. If you look at your content, you see all those videos, and all under monetization, you see the green $sign, meaning the video's monetized. And I see this one red one where it says demonetized, and a little red $sign with a strike through it, slash through it, and it, a little bit of OCD or something going on in my head. It bothers me, and I wanted to get rid of it, so I kept trying to get rid of it. It won't go away. So today I decided, what?
Okay, I see.
I'm wasting my time.
It says we haven't applied a strike to your channel. They check.
You know what you can do though is what you can
change my
do.
community guidelines for 18 and over. Yeah.
If you want to get rid of it, where it might say there's a difference between like a copyright strike and then if you look at your videos, it'll tell you there's a copyright claim. You could cut out where the claim is in the video.
I tried. It won't go away. I run the routines and I run the mute routine. I run the cutout routine.
Just take the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I run the substitute, generic music for whatever routine. None of them changed anything. So today after I ran the routines for like the upteenth time, I just said, you know what, the hell with it. It was. I was thinking it was kind of like it became personal. It became like, I'm going to get rid of this fucking thing no matter what. And obviously it's not going to go away. So at some point, a little circuit breaker goes off in my head saying, you're being an idiot.
I'll PayPal you $350.
Huh?
I'll PayPal you $350.
It's all right, Lou. I don't care. It became like, I want this gone. YouTube won't take it off. I'm going to. And a little circuit breaker in my head went off and said, you're being stupid. Move on with your life.
I bet you make money every month off of old ass watch videos, though, don't you?
A little bit. Not like you make money.
No, I don't make money off old videos. That's the downside of having the kind of channel I have. There's no rewatchability. the watch videos you do, people can watch them now, or if somebody finds that video a year from now, they can watch it.
So here's a question: all your morning
good to see you,
shows, is the morning shows demonetized because the songs you play at the end?
In the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, I play live music at the beginning all the time.
So anytime, well, I know Tool's like almost off limits everywhere, but if you play anybody at any time, as long as it's a copyright song, it's demonetized your video.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't do that in uploaded videos. I used to.
Right.
But I don't do that in uploaded videos anymore.
Well, good news is I got a while till I got to worry about that. So I'm just going to enjoy the little
Hey,
channel
that's
for a
what I'm
while.
saying. I only got 200 subscribers.
Hey,
Charles, I'm right there with you, dog.
My
only
channel
get
ain't that
only
big.
get like
I mean,
75,
Lou probably
100
makes more
videos.
money
I
in
already
a
know
day
that.
than I make in 2 months.
My most viewed videos is demonetized because it's practically a clip and it does have audio from a game. So, I mean, it's still got over
I had
8,000
one
views.
of those too. I had audio from a game, and I ran the. I actually had the damn it the video I did while I did that walking thing of the car show I was at on Sunday. It had a little bit of music in it, and I just ran the routine where I said, okay, in this section, substitute this generic music that I picked off of a list, and ran the routine, and the copyright infringement whatever went away, and the video was monetized.
Well, let me ask you this: how come if you put a clip or something, YouTube gets all out of work? But like the other day, was wanting to watch the Georgia game. I said, well, I ain't gonna fucking pay $7 or whatever whatever. I said, well, I'll just listen to it or whatever. And then the next thing I know, within 2 minutes, there was some goddamn channel called, it was some weird fucking Vietnamese or whatever fucking name, or some goddamn whatever lady.
Vietnamese.
She's live streaming like 5 fucking games and got 15,000 goddamn people in there. And you go to her channel and she's only got like 1,000 subs. But you look at her videos and it's just her talking. There's no English. I'm thinking about,
well, the problem is, Raj, they're not out there searching big booty Judy videos 24/7.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cutting twerking videos out for a little while.
I'm like, how in the hell does this lady right here can stream these games and fucking not get taken down?
Yeah. Well, if you try to find that channel now, it'll be gone.
Yep. They do the same thing with UFC fights and boxing matches.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, there's a subscriber of mine in the chat. He goes by the handle Unclean Hands. He's what you would call a I don't know if any of you have heard of people who do these things called First Amendment audits, sovereign citizens, things like that. There are channels out there that are watchdogs of these kind of people and do videos kind of presenting them and making fun of them. And folks like Unclean Hands, and there are some other ones out there whose names I could name, but you wouldn't know them. They are constantly getting copyright strikes against them, real copyright strikes, where the people who made these videos are trying to get their channels shut down, and they're always having to fight copyright claims.
Right.
And almost all the time they win and get the strike removed. But Unclean Hands can definitely, and I've been a member of his channel since his channel was like under 200 users. And he's well over 5,000 now. And those guys are constantly fighting copyright strikes. I mean, it's never ending.
Yeah.
And the result of a strike is basically your channel's killed, and constantly having to run routines and fight with YouTube over what they call it, fair use is a concept called fair use. That won't bother you guys.
Cool, I'll check it out.
Yeah, but if you don't know what a First Amendment auditor is, I mean, these are probably simultaneously some of the funniest, stupidest things you've ever seen. And also, I mean, you watch some of these, they will get your blood boiling because you just can't believe that people can be this vacant and this annoying, that they want to go out and purposely annoy and harass people just for, clicks and money. I mean, it's just it's entertaining, but if you watch enough of it, it'll make you a little crazy.
Yeah.
I got the
What is his channel about?
What? Unclean Hands?
Yeah.
Well, he's part of something that's loosely called the First Amendment Auditor Watchdog Community.
You might have said that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, you just have to go on there and watch a couple of these videos, and within a couple of minutes, a couple of videos, you'll learn what a First Amendment auditor is. I mean, one place these guys like to go is they love to walk into post offices and just start filming everything, whether it's the mailboxes, whether it's posters on the wall, whether it's people buying stamps, and they're looking for reaction. They're looking to irritate people to get them to react, and then eventually the cops get called, and they're basically baiting the cops, trying to get them to do whatever and violate their First Amendment right to.
First Amendment auditors are people who do things that are legal but extremely annoying.
Yeah,
and then they wait on the police to get there, and then they get in an argument with the police and film it and put it on YouTube.
Yeah. Lou said it better than I did, obviously.
Yeah.
Hey, Ballard, can I put you in the background for a minute so I can get the champ in here? I'll take that as a yes.
Don't give me Colbert. I'll be right back.
I lost Brett. No, I lost. Who did I lose? I lost Battle Angel. Anyway. What's up, champ?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up, champ?
Saleen, that package is coming tomorrow, which means I won't be able to get it till Monday. Just so you know.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't know your office would be closed. So
well, unless I don't know how big the package is, but if it's any decent size at all, they put it in the office. They don't put it in my mailbox.
No, it's a standard medium size flat rate box.
Oh, okay, yeah, they're probably going to put that, because see, even if the office is closed, there's a little drop box door built into the wall. And the postman just dumps all the shit in there, and then when the office people come back, they sort it all out. And they're closed Friday and Saturday for Thanksgiving.
Well, and they wouldn't.
Yeah, they got their own little Amazon factory thing going on in there. It's amazing to see all the boxes in the office.
Yeah, I guess you'll get it Monday if you just let me know that you got it. I'll be.
Yeah, it'll get delivered on Saturday, but no one will be in the office until Monday.
Oh, so they'll actually deliver it in the office, but they won't.
Yeah, there's a Dropbox door built into the side of the office, and the postman just opens up that Dropbox door and dumps all the packages in there.
Okay, so it's big enough to take that box. Okay, so it won't be floating around in the post office. It'll be in the leasing office.
Right.
That makes me feel better, because I was having a part for my daughter's car I shipped in, and it got all the way to my post office, and my post office shows in the status online that it was delivered to me. No, it wasn't. No, actually, nobody knows where it is now, so I'm working through the process of trying to get my money back from a shipper in China.
China.
Wait a minute. Whoa. From where?
China. It's a sun visor. It's not a very important part,
but you didn't want to pay American prices for a sun visor.
No, Hyundai originally listed the part as obsolete. And when I went over there today to check, they said, and I told them that y'all list the part as obsolete. They said, it's obsolete for the coupe, not for the sedan. Oh, well, can I order one? Yeah, it'll be here Wednesday.
So you order stuff from China?
Well, I had no choice. China.
Do you think
I had no
do you
choice.
think if it was an American car, you could have ordered the part from America?
I probably would have tried Rock Auto.
Hmm.
But Rock Auto lists the part as obsolete too, which is why I went to eBay. You know, I mean
the car itself.
Huh?
I mean, the car itself. If it was American made, would that solve the problem?
No, probably not.
You're not interested in buying American?
Oh, you mean no? I thought you were asking if the car were an American car, would the part probably come from China anyway? And okay, I misunderstood the question.
No, what I'm asking you is why you beat the Buy American drum and then drive a Hyundai.
Well, okay. One of my daughters drives a Ford. I also drive a Ford. I bought a Hyundai for myself because I like the car and it's
China.
Korean. It's not Korean. It's Korean, not Chinese.
China.
And my older daughter drives a Hyundai because I drive a Hyundai and I had very good luck with Hyundais. And Hyundais
It's
are
all the same, though, isn't it? China, Korea, Japan.
No. Korea is very different. Very different. See, there's no such thing as Chinese Korean. There's no such thing as Chinese Korean. There's Korean, and there's Chinese.
So it's not so much that we need to buy American. It's just that we need to not buy Chinese.
No.
Are we talking about car parts or food here? Because you guys are making me hungry.
I don't know where Lou is going with this. He's trying his let's catch someone in there in a hypocrisy trap.
No. I mean, you do have that meme on your Facebook page with all the cargo ships sitting in the ocean and says if people would buy American, this wouldn't be a problem. But then you're driving a Hyundai.
Right. Okay, you got me. I bought a Hyundai because I priced all the different cars in this one segment of the market. I looked at American cars, I looked at Korean, I looked at Japanese, and I looked at car quality, warranty, price, dealership. In my city, the Ford dealership is shitty. Sorry. And all those things mixed in there together, and I came up with Hyundai. And it happened to be that Hyundai is a Korean car, which it is. But it's not Chinese.
Oh,
we don't have
that
Chinese.
doesn't matter to me. I think you should be able to buy what you want.
I think so too, and I bought what I wanted.
But you think
I actually really wanted a Ford Fusion, but that would mean having to deal with Sarasota Ford, and Sarasota Ford sucks.
It does seem, though, that maybe you want to be able to buy whatever you want, but you want to tell everyone else that they should buy American. That is kind of what it seems like.
Here we go. Here we go.
No,
got a pair of fucking knee-high rubber boots back there, Saleen, because shit's about to get deep.
I want to buy whatever I want, and while I advise people that they should look to buying American if they can, if they can't, then they should have the freedom to buy what they want from wherever they want it. However, I think we as a country are too dependent on Chinese manufacturing.
Not to interject.
Go ahead.
Needlessly, but to be fair, even though it is a Korean-made car, they do have Hyundai plants in America.
They do, but I don't think they make. I don't think they make the Sonata in America.
Well, even the plants, the
cars.
I don't
know if they do or not. But I mean,
when the Hyundai plant is here, that
Yes,
means
it's
the
this is
car is
manufacturing for you.
assembled. It's assembled here.
Yes. Now,
Oh,
I don't
you
know
can
what y'all are
you can.
complaining about. I drive a Toyota Wuhan GT and it's amazing.
You should be able to buy whatever you want from wherever you want, but
I think
I mean
people
we
should be
have
forced.
foreign car manufacturers here.
I think people
What?
should be forced to pay $16 for a pair of white socks and buy American instead of buying 12 pair of socks for $8.
Well, I guess that's up for everybody to what they can afford. But I mean, if we're realistic about it, nobody would be able to own a cell phone if we didn't take stuff from overseas. We wouldn't have them.
well, let me ask a question that's pertinent. I think for decades now, literally decades, Toyota has plants in the United States, and a good number of Toyotas that are on the market right now are built in America. Are they a Japanese car assembled in America? Are they a Japanese car, or are they an American car?
I think any car, whether you buy it in here or you buy it and it's assembled here, or however you look at it, I mean, there is no such thing as pretty much anything that's 100% American made. We depend on things from outside of this country to make our country work. A lot, and most countries do.
Now, I had to replace at one time many years ago the underhood wiring harness on my Saleen. It was a little hacked up, and I needed to replace it. I got the new one in. I opened the package up, and there's a bulkhead connector that connects through the firewall. There's a connector like that, and on the bulkhead connector was stamped "Made in Mexico."
I'll be right back. I gotta go upstairs right quick.
Is it a Ford? Okay.
I'm gonna leave. You can kick me out in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and leave right quick. I gotta go upstairs for a minute.
All right, I'm actually going to let JC in, so I'll put you in the background. And he left anyway. So, what's up, JC?
What's up?
Is that harness a Mexican harness? Is it a Ford harness? Is it an American harness? I mean, I don't know. But I do know that a lot of the parts that are in my Ford Mustang are assembled in the U.S.
Mexico.
A lot of them are assembled in Mexico.
Yeah.
Some of them say made in Canada. And there are a whole GM cars that are assembled in Canada. Are they Canadian cars or are they American cars?
Well, we know how you feel about Canadians.
Say what?
Oh.
Okay, we know how you feel about Canadian, or just a specific kind of Canadian.
Battle's breaking up there. And I lost Brett. All right. Anyway.
We need you to pull up and wait.
Oh, am I breaking up?
Yeah, you're breaking
pull
up.
up into spot number 2. We'll get back with you in a minute.
No, wait a minute. Battle Angel isn't supposed to be pulling into a space. She waits right there at the window, just like you taught her. And now I lost Battle Angel too. Well, they're dropping like flies here. Trenches is gone. Battle Angel's trying to connect again.
Wow.
Anyway, what's up, JC?
What's up? Pretty much everything's made overseas nowadays.
Well, I know that my diabetes medications are Chinese in origin. It's unfortunate, but that's the reality. Battle Angel's back with us.
It almost seems like an open economy in a world market has made things better for everyone all the way around.
Well, that's the way it looked up until recently, when all of a sudden, shit is sitting offshore instead of on our shelves, but
Yeah.
hopefully that's a temporary thing that can be rectified.
I
Brett
just
had to
think
drop off
it's
because his
because
signal dropped. Brett, you're welcome back anytime, my friend. Always
I
good to see you here.
I just think it's because everything's so much cheaper to make overseas. They make it overseas. It might be assembled in the United States. It might be manufactured in the United States, but it's not made in the US. And it's hard to find anything that's made, assembled, manufactured in the United States these days.
Oh, this is true, but and also don't forget a lot of the overseas places. And I could point out, I could single out China, but I could also say India would be another example.
Yeah.
A lot of the third world places that stuff is assembled or the raw materials are
Taiwan.
drawn from, they don't have our labor laws. They don't have our environmental protection
Yeah.
laws. They don't have our regulation. A lot of them don't have our tax laws. It's
All the
easier to
things
do
that you hate.
business. Pardon?
All the things that you hate.
I wouldn't say I hate them, Lou. That's a misstatement. I think if we want to be more competitive, maybe we need to rethink our. Well, I tell you, the StreamYard is not working really well today. What's up, Huff? Good to see you. If we wanted to become more competitive in the world market, we should probably be taking a look at why all of our manufacturing left.
Yeah.
I
I think if
that's just
most
one man's opinion. I mean,
I
I could
think
be wrong.
I think most people, if they just put their political differences aside and just think on the issue at hand, there's right and there's wrong. And a lot of people, Democrat, Republican, whatever, they agree on certain, right and wrong issues. Now, there's some that they're just not going to agree on, but most of the time, there's right and there's wrong. And everybody can distinguish that on their own. I don't side with any kind of political affiliation, but I'm mostly conservative in nature to the definition of the word conservative, not in a certain way of thinking, because I look at the items, the issues, and I make my own decision based on the issue. But if people would just do that, we could probably, more people would get along. But people can't do that. People get really up in arms about things like that.
Well, the environment out there, the social environment out in the world right now, or at least the world that we live in, the world that we've made, is so tribal now. It's so compartmentalized. It's so us versus them. And if you're not one of us, you're one of them. And if you're one
Yeah.
of them, you're the enemy.
Yeah.
And you must be destroyed. And now we can destroy people so much easier than we ever could before. Look, a great example is I posted something a while ago. I made some wisecrack about Kami Harris,
Yeah.
the alleged Veep. And it was not the kindest comment in the world, I admit, but it was meant as humor. It was satire, not satire, sarcasm, and it was on Facebook, and I got nailed for a week in Facebook jail.
Yeah.
I came back. I didn't learn my lesson. I made another crack about some other prominent subject that Mother Zucker and Mother Zuckerberg doesn't like, and I got burned for a month.
Yeah, I've never been in.
It's so easy now to crush dissent. It's so easy now to crush improper thought. You don't need the thought police anymore. You just need the typer patrol. It's like the typer trolls, but different. The typer patrol will come get you, and you're just like that. Your social presence, your presence in the modern town square that we have, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, etc. These are the modern town squares, and if you say or do the wrong thing, you're done. You're fucking done. I mean,
true, because it's mostly driven by a thought, like a set way of thinking, and if you don't agree with that, I just stay away from politics when it comes to stuff. I keep my opinions to myself unless somebody asks, then I'm going to tell you what I think. But I don't get into these whatever.
Why is J-Dub shooting a bird at me? What'd I ever do to you, J-Dub? You're team one. He's shooting a bird at me like this. What'd I ever do to you, J-Dub?
Just trying to get your attention. I've been here the whole time. I just waited for the room to thin out a little bit before I decided to join.
Yeah, all of a sudden I have like 6 people in here and 2 people in the background. In a space of about 30 seconds, it was me and JC, and that's it.
Yeah, I didn't want to run anybody out, so I just waited for it to thin out.
Shit over here.
Yeah, Battle Angel's having internet problems.
Well, she's pulled up at the She's pulled up at the Bojangles waiting for him to cook something.
Which I'm assuming I'm still having internet problems because no one's responding.
Well, it's getting better right now, BA, but it goes in and out, But right
okay,
now,
let me see if I can hold my.
Hold up,
I can find it. Yeah,
BA's having a Nate moment.
Yeah, she's having a Nate.
Yeah,
the Great
I know my
moment.
internet's shit here.
Oh, it got better. Don't move. And she's gone. And HPB's here. He usually tries to connect in at some point. Battle Angel's trying again. Well, we'll see. And Chess Hall was in here for a minute. He just said thanks, happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I noticed I popped into one of Chess's streams recently just for the hell of it. I noticed I'm not a moderator anymore. Think I should take his mod away?
Yeah, it's up to
I
you.
don't know. Oh, Chess is still here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a mod on your channel anymore, Chess. What I do? I make you mad or something? Anyway, Chess is good people, but I don't know why Chess and Sea-Dog are having a YouTube war with each other. That's kind of
It's
funny.
hate week. It's hate week.
Yeah, but how can you hate Georgia Tech? I mean, it's not like they're a threat to anybody.
No,
I mean,
but they're
come on,
just the
man.
in-state rival. They're just little sister. We gotta beat up on them once a year.
I suppose.
Oh. Just
I'm
like
just,
like Florida and Florida State. Well, y'all about equal this year, I think.
Yeah, I would think if I had grown up a Georgia fan, that Auburn and Florida and Tennessee would all three grab my attention way more than Georgia Tech does.
Oh yeah, they do. They do.
Well, Florida State grabs my attention more than any other program in the country for the simple reason that, well, obviously an in-state rival, but it's like, and I've said it before, it's like Lou and South Carolina. I mean, South Carolina isn't that much of a threat to Georgia 9 times out of 10. But he lives in Augusta. Augusta is right over the line from South Carolina. He's had to hear it all his life about South Carolina. Well, I live in Florida. Now, where I live in Florida is not close to either Gainesville or Tallahassee, but half my high school class seemed to have gone to Florida. The other half went to Florida State. My two cousins, my older cousin, he went to Florida State, graduated. The other one went to Florida State for a couple of years and transferred to somewhere else. And their father, my uncle, is a big Florida State fan because of that. So I've had to hear from my own family all this shit about Florida State, whether it's classmates, whether it's family, whether it's whatever. All I hear is Florida State, as you know. So I want to beat Florida State every year just to shut them up. You know, it's like Alabama, Auburn. I mean, you're almost from birth. You have to make a decision. You're Alabama, you're Auburn.
Now, my high school class, you had you had the 3 or 4 who went to Northwestern, the 1 or 2 who got good enough grades to get into Notre Dame or Illinois. But as far as a chunk of the class, more than just 3 or 4 kids, I mean, a sizable portion, most of the people that I went to high school with either went to Illinois State or Southern Illinois. Those were the 2 schools that I would say probably as many as 2/3 of the ones out of my graduating class that went to high school or went to college, probably 2/3 of them either ended up at Illinois State or Southern Illinois.
Sorry about that. I'm back. I had to go upstairs to take some damn cornbread and stuff out of the oven. I'll help my mother-in-law. Well, ain't nothing like walking up the steps in a warm-ass house and smelling damn cornbread and biscuits cooking. God damn.
Raj, cornbread is one of my favorites, man. I'm like, you are a lucky dog, man.
Ethan's up there right now eating a cup of damn cornbread milk. And I said, I'm getting me one later. I said, you better save me some.
I need me some biscuits. That's what I need.
Well, that's what she was doing. She had made homemade biscuits and cornbread. That's what she makes her dressing with.
God, I want to live in. I want to go up and.
Well, I'm telling you, man, they ain't nothing like
walking at Roger's house for a weekend.
They ain't nothing like walking upstairs into a nice warm house and see 2 kids playing around watching TV, and your mother-in-law says, "Come help me for a minute." And you take the cornbread and the biscuits out, and you're like, "Right."
It's like you're.
Damn.
Hey, Raj, it's almost like you're in like one of them Rockwell paintings, man. It's like you're in America. You're like you've stepped into like a scene from Americana, man. All's right in the world.
My son came down here and he said, "Hey, Daddy, Mammy needs you for a minute." And I said, I walked upstairs and said, "Yeah, Mama, what you need?" She says, "Hey, baby, come help me take this," because she got them old ass iron skillets and shit. Our oven's fucking huge. And so she had the bottom full of cornbread and the top full of biscuits. And she said, "Hey, baby, can you just take these out for me and put them on top so they'll cool?" And I was up there taking them out, and I said, "You're lucky I don't take one of these fucking pans down there and fucking tear that motherfucker up." I was like, I tell you, that's good shit, man. When you walk upstairs and say that, boy, that makes your day, no matter what kind of shit day you had. You know what I mean? Oh.
I'm making a spaghetti sauce right now. My whole house smells like spaghetti sauce right now. I love that. That's dinner.
For Slob Olympics, I'll get my mother-in-law for Slob Olympics. I already make the recipe. I know how to do it. I mean, I can make cornbread. Shit, back of my head, I already know what to put in it. I tell you what, brother, when you come up to Slob Olympics, I'll bring an old cast iron skillet, and wherever we stay at, I know because we're going to go up there early, real early. I think we're probably going to stay like in a cabin or like a campground place. I'll bring my damn. Yeah, that sucks, Battle Angel. I'll bring an old cast iron skillet up there, and I'll make you some homemade cornbread, brother.
Yeah,
I had to deal with that.
My Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow, I'm going to have it with 700 other people.
You better explain that.
Well, each parish in Des Moines, there are 8 Catholic parishes, and the parishes all have their own separate Knights of Columbus councils, and each year, some of those councils help do Thanksgiving dinners at the Catholic Relief Services Mission, and some of them do Christmas dinners. You can volunteer if you want to help. You don't have to. And this year was our council's turn to help at Thanksgiving. So we'll be serving not just me, but our council and a couple others. We will be serving 700 Thanksgiving dinners between 11 and 1:30 on Thanksgiving Day. And then about 3 o'clock, I'm going over to a buddy's house where we will join his family. After they've had their dinner, we'll come in and kind of get the goodie, like the round 2 part. They're not holding dinner waiting for us. They're going to go ahead and have their dinner. We'll just come in and, scrape up what's hanging around still in the kitchen.
I'll be back in a second.
I know they may be bored of UPW, but that's a tradition around our house. Ever since I've met Crystal and we've been together, my mother-in-law, that's the first thing she does. She gets up, makes a pot of coffee, and turns on the damn Thanksgiving Day parade. I mean, I could give a shit less to watch it, but my kids love it, so I'll sit in there and watch it for a little bit.
BA, you can keep your eye peeled for the University of Alabama $1 Million Band. The marching band is marching in it, and some good friend of Matty Sims, Matty Sims, one of his good friends is in the band, and they got to go up. They were at a Knicks game at Madison Square Garden last night, he was saying, and they're going to march in the parade Thursday.
What's up, P Digits?
What's up, guys?
You doing all right, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad. Getting ready for the turkey dinner.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Last year we deep fried a turkey. We alternate years. And last year we deep fried a turkey, and this year we do it. I went up to the honey baked ham company up there in Athens and got one of them down double glazed spiral cut hams.
Oh, baby.
I loved honey baked ham. I do.
Well, I had to call just to make sure they had any, and they said, yeah, we got plenty. Usually every fucking year they're about sold the fuck out. Hell, Walmart, we was up there last weekend. They didn't hardly have any goddamn thing. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I like the smoked turkey breast they have up there. Like the honey baked ham, they have a smoked turkey breast.
Yeah.
That thing is delicious.
Shit, I like stopping in there if I get a chance to eat lunch. Shit, you go in there and get you a damn sandwich? God damn, what are you talking about, son?
Yeah. You ain't wrong, man. You ain't wrong
dude.
at all.
It's expensive as a motherfucker, but it's well fucking worth it.
Well, if you do it once in a while, it's okay, but damn, don't do it. Don't do it too often, or you go broke.
Yeah, hell, you go in there and get you a sandwich. Hell, it's $20.
Like, the best damn sandwich you ever.
Oh, it's how you beat it up, put it on top of your head, your tongue will beat your brains out to get it. Yeah, it's that damn good. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, it's just that's what we do about it. We just watch on TV. I drank the most damn coffee in my life during hunting season and Thanksgiving and Christmas because it's cold here, and that's all I do, drink fucking coffee.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever really liked the Macy's Day Parade. Just was never a big thing for me.
Well, when I met Crystal, our first year together, whatever, I never knew there was I heard of it or whatever, but I've never fucking seen it on TV, and I was like, what's your mom and dad doing? And she's like, yeah, they watch the Macy's Day Parade every year, and I go, all right, well, I guess I'll see y'all later. I'm going to the woods. I'm like,
now the wife will be all over it tomorrow.
well, see, my son loves it. He sits there and he loves it, man. And he sits there with his grandmother and drinks coffee with her, and yeah, it's good. I like it. So I let them do their thing. It's kind of like their little bonding hangout time or whatever.
That's right. To each their own.
Oh yeah, hey man, it is what it is. There's a lot of shit people don't like. There's a lot of shit people do like. You know what I mean?
She likes the Macy's Day Parade. I like getting on here with you guys.
Yeah, that's how I am. Hell, I'm actually thinking about doing a Thursday morning show tomorrow, to be honest with you, because hell, it's Thanksgiving Day, There is no morning show for tomorrow. So I'm thinking, hell, I might just pull the fucking old OBS up or the StreamYard up, fucking just do a little couple hour fucking Thursday morning Thanksgiving Day hangout.
Yeah,
The
might as
Raj
well.
Coffee Talk.
Might as well. I got. I don't really have anything going on in the morning. I'd do that.
Yeah, I mean, because there's no morning show.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing to do. I'm off for the next 5 days. So I'm like, they're going to be up there cooking, and I ain't getting in their fucking way. I'm going to be down here anyway. So I was like, fuck, man, I may just fuck. I don't know if I should do stream just OBS and just talk through the comments or whatever, or should I just pop the fucking StreamYard up, just let motherfuckers come in here and just say what they got to say and say Happy Thanksgiving, what the fuck's going on or whatever. Because, I got that unlimited one now where you can do StreamYard team, but you can have like fucking 20 fucking people in here now. So I may just do that. I don't know.
The Grim Reaper.
If you see if you see a notification for me to go live at 8, then I'm gonna do it.
Now here's someone I've never seen. I don't think I've seen this ID before. The Grim Reaper's Shadow. That's a great screen name.
I've seen him a couple times, and he's right. Yeah, that pandemic has really made people appreciate the time we get with our families.
You see, I was watching the news. I was at my folks' house having dinner with them last night. And then for some reason, these two highly educated, very intelligent people watch NBC nightly news. And I cannot for the life of me figure out why they do that shit. But whatever. And they're watching the show, and then an old flip-flop Fauci comes on, and he's talking about...
Goddamn, Saleen, I hear you, flip-flop Fauci. Goddamn.
And he comes on, and he's sitting there in his little studio with looking all self-important, and, I am the Lord God of the pandemic. Blah. Listen to what I have to say and obey or suffer.
Yeah.
And he's talking about... if you have your vaccine and the booster, go ahead, have dinner with your family. Thank you so much, my Lord and Master Fauci.
You know what?
Thank you for giving me permission to have dinner with my family. Yeah. You know what? Fuck you, you worthless bureaucrat, lying, flip-flop sack of shit.
Yeah. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, hey, now, I know this is kind of off the subject, whatever, but this is a fucking weird tradition. I don't know why. My father-in-law does it, and it's got me doing it. Do y'all like watch anything? Besides, my father-in-law could give a fuck less about football. Literally, he could give a fuck less. But like last year on Thanksgiving Day, I watched every fucking Planet of the Apes movies. The year before that, I watched every fucking Rocky movie. Do y'all have any like traditions where you just like watch something on Thanksgiving Day that because you get time off, you can sit down and watch it?
Well, I'm going to do it tonight. It's probably going to be Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
That's right. That's a fucking classic, son.
That's a classic, yeah. My mom watches the Macy's Day Parade every year while she's starting to cook. I don't have that. I don't have a tradition of I watch something. I just sit down and, flip through the channels or flip through YouTube and see what I have to entertain myself.
My father-in-law would sit out here. My father-in-law, he had a little man cave outside his house, had a little wood burning stove, and had all his deer heads hung up, had a little TV in there. Every fucking year for Thanksgiving, he'd park his ass out there. He'd drink coffee and watch Planet of the Apes. Every fucking one of them. But this is before the new ones came out, though. So I got stuck out there with him one year watching them. And then the next year.
So you're talking about the one with Charlton Heston.
Yeah. And then
that was a classic. All the other ones that came after that.
And then the following year, he started he would watch the Rocky movies. And then all of a sudden, the next year, it was like every year he'd flip flop. And so I've done that it's weird, man. I know it's fucked up, but
I could binge. I could probably see myself binge watching something, sci-fi. If I didn't have anything else to watch, I could start popping in the. Now my favorite sci-fi of all time is a TV show from the 90s called Babylon 5.
Babylon 5, yeah.
I could watch that just for the characters. The story was fantastic, the writing was fantastic, but the characters, the actors, they did such a fantastic job in that show. I could watch that. I could watch that again and again.
Video Saturday. I'm gonna hold my peace till then, fellas.
Hey, Sea Dog's here. What is THWG? I don't know what the hell.
The hell with Georgia. Texas. Hey, I tell you, I watched a damn movie. I think it was fucking last week or whatever. I've never seen it before in my entire life. I've known about it. I've seen the newer version, which the newer version was fucking horrible. I watched the old Harrison Ford Blade Runner, man.
You hadn't seen Blade Runner?
No. I've heard it, but I've never seen it.
You've never seen the original Blade Runner?
I finally watched that. I watched it the other day, and I was like, God damn, that was a good movie.
Did you see the extended version or the?
It's the one on Netflix. It's called The Final Cut, whatever.
Yeah, okay. Final Cut's a good one.
Yeah.
You hadn't seen Blade Runner until now?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Damn, that was back before Sean Young lost her mind.
Hey, there's another one too. I've seen probably 2 or 3 times. You know that Sid Haig guy that's in Blade Runner? He has a movie out called Split Second. Have you seen that movie?
Split Second.
Yeah.
I saw it, but
it's about this fucking like you just gotta watch. It's called Split Second. It's actually pretty fucking good, man.
I saw it, but I forgot what it was about. It's been so long.
It's actually pretty funny.
K-Dog is not wrong. Blade Runner is awesome in Blu-ray or 4K. You know, when they remastered the visuals
it was pretty fucking good. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching it going because you see the year it was made, and then you see the special effects on it, and you're watching it going, God damn, this is pretty fucking good.
Now the new Blade Runner 2049, that was okay. Obviously not as good as the first one, but yeah, that was the original Blade Runner was fantastic.
You know, I got in a fucking I don't know if y'all watch game shows or anything like that. My mother-in-law, what's that damn game? It's old as fuck. It's got Richard Dawson in it, and
Family. Oh, wait a minute, not Family. I know it's a Match Game.
Match Game. I got to
that is funny as hell.
I got to where I watch that with my mother-in-law up there. But I tell you what, man, I got in a damn rabbit hole the other day of a TV show I used to watch all the time because, like I said, my mom worked in a nursing home, and she, worked 2-3 shifts, and she'd have another job and try to go to school. So a lot of times we had to sleep at the nursing home. Fucking Supermarket Sweep.
Match Game was hysterical because it's fill in the blank, and it's hysterical. Richard Dawson was great, and that was a great game. I used to watch that. I didn't give a shit about the contestants or the prize or anything, but just the questions were and the answers were.
My mother-in-law loves Richard Dawson, and I asked her one day. I said, "How many women did he bang back then?" She said, "Oh, probably thousands."
It was another great game show that you sit there and you watch it nowadays, and you wonder, because this was a 70s show, and you wonder how in the hell did that get past the censors. It's Hollywood Square.
Yeah, Hollywood Square. Yeah.
But with Paul Lynde as the center square. Paul Lynde was just obviously not raving, but I mean, he's obviously gay. He's obviously flamboyant. Yeah. He's obviously out there, and he was just making cracks that I swear to you, I do not know how they got past.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Hollywood Square and Match Game could not be played today on air.
No, it was completely politically incorrect. You couldn't put Hollywood Squares on now. You couldn't put any of that shit on now. Creeping Death is here.
Clue, brother. I'll just be honest with you. I have no fucking clue.
Creeping Death wants to know what your secret for a marriage, a long marriage like yours is there, Jesse.
Just luck, buddy. That's all I can tell you. Just fucking luck, I guess.
Love and don't go to bed mad.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it ain't always been peaches and cream. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
No. Do not bring a fight into the bedroom.
No, hell no. It's fucking disaster.
Yeah, the bedroom is the sanctuary.
Nope. That's the one thing you don't do is go to fucking bed married. Or go to bed mad. Goddamn.
Yeah, don't go to bed married either.
Oh, it's been a long
try to find a win-win situation and a lot of compromising.
Exactly. Sometimes listen right here. Ralphie May, bless his heart, rest in peace. He said 2 things: you can be right or you can be happy.
Rarely are you both.
I mean,
you know what the definition of a compromise is? The definition of a compromise is a solution where nobody is happy.
It don't matter what you do. You're always going to be fucking combative argument. It don't fucking matter. You're going to piss one another off some way. You just got to fucking, like you said, find a happy fucking median. Just like I said, I would rather be fucking happy than right. So I just tell her, look, I fucked up. What do you want me to do? You know what I mean? So that's how.
And also do not weaponize things. Do not weaponize money. Do not weaponize sex. Do not weaponize anything. Do not turn something that you both like or you both want into a weapon against the other person.
And another thing, I guess it is me and my wife have worked opposite schedules for so many fucking years that I guess it just kind of works itself out to where we're not up one another's ass all the time.
That can be helpful at times, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like seriously. I mean, we've worked an opposite schedule for 10 plus years. And it works great for us. Because she does what the fuck she wants to do and I do what the fuck I want to do. You know what I mean? But when it comes to the kids, then we do what with the kids, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, when it comes to the kids, always try and present a united front. Don't.
Well, you know the thing about it is, my wife's always getting on to me. Get your hands off of me. Hell, I don't see you. When I see you, I'll get all I can get all I can. I'll rub on that butt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, Colby, you still here? Colby, if you're still here, I just got a notification that replacement watch should be to you
Colby,
Friday. So Friday, according to the shipper. So yeah, that still bothers me about me getting a watch for Colby to settle that bet we had for Florida, Georgia, and I end up buying and accidentally buying a fake watch and sending it to him, and that bothers me a lot. Even though Colby's good with what happened and all that, but it's still
I know nobody smokes in here. I think I'm the only one. I went to the gas station when I got off work, and I told him I'd get my carton of cigarettes. He said, "Man, I ain't got any." He said, "It should be coming in Saturday or Sunday or whatever." So what? Give me a box of damn Marlboro Lights or whatever. $9.22. I said, "God damn it!" I said, "I could buy 3 packs of what I smoked for those." He said, "Yeah, man." He said, "That ain't us." I was like, "God damn."
I remember the cigarette vending machines. Those used to be all over the place.
Yep, they were all over.
I love them motherfuckers, man.
I went to Erstadt, Germany once, and went to this neighborhood, and their mailboxes. A lot of their mailboxes are kind of joined, like you're seeing in neighborhoods now, where it's not in front of the house, and they had, the big boxes of mailboxes, and right beside it was one of those cigarette vending machines.
Well, yeah, you're talking about them subs, right? Yeah, they don't have mailboxes. They're kiosks. It's just one big goddamn. You just go up there and turn your key, and it's like a PO box, basically.
There you go.
Yeah, but talking about those cigarette vending machines, I love to go antiquing, and I got a lot of shit out here. About 2 months ago, they had one in a booth. You know, like the antique shop has booths where people put their shit. And a guy had one of those cigarette machines, and then it was like two different styles. You know, it had the push, you know, the old, like, remember seeing the old remotes that had the goddamn buttons that stuck out of the goddamn remote 3 inches?
Yeah.
Like the old click style remotes. Well, he had one of those where you would click the fucking machine and the cigarettes would come down. Then he had to pull. You know what I'm saying? The pull knob one.
Yeah.
$3,000 a piece for the motherfuckers.
Wow. Yeah, I must have
They
saw
were
the pull
in
knobs.
great fucking condition. Didn't have a fucking scratch on them. Had all of the cigarette emblems in them. I mean, he had Marlboro Red, Marlboro Light, Virginia Slims, Newport. He had like all that, Camel Joe's. He had like all the old cool shit, man. I was like, fuck. Please let me win the fucking lottery so I can buy these fucking vending machines. I was like, and they worked. The guy said, yeah, man. He said, you can put cigarettes in there. He said, just pull the thing. He said, the mechanism that you put the money in, he said he took it out. He said, all you got to do is just put them in there and pull this motherfucker. They come right out. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I'd like to get an old bottled Coke machine. I think that'd be pretty neat to have in the garage.
That'd be cool as fuck, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to have one of them out here. Hell, I'd like to have an old school pinball machine out here myself.
My neighbor across the street, I guess he's got a thing for pinball machines like I do football, but he's got at least 30.
Damn.
And he's got a 3-car garage, and it's just loaded down. And then there's a whole bunch in a corner, and it's just parts. And you know, he'll buy them however and fix them. But yeah, it's something else.
Because he knows what he's doing, he knows what he's got.
Yeah, that's right. I told him he could open up a coffee shop and have those things in there and probably do pretty well.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a talking about like antiquing and shops and shit. There's a show on Netflix called Swap Shop. It's about a fucking radio station up where BVD lives in fucking Greenville, Tennessee. And apparently this fucking radio show has been on the air for like 50, 60, 70 years. Like it's an old school fucking it's a little old podunk brick radio station, right? And what it is it's called Swap Shop, and people call in, and the guy, he's like, all right, item number 1 is located in Johnson City, Tennessee. Go ahead and tell you what you got. And the caller will come in and says, yeah, I've got 2 old Chevrolet motors, or I've got, you know, car parts or beer signs or whatever. And apparently like all the antique shops within 100 fucking miles are listening to this fucking radio station, and they do a series on it. It's pretty fucking cool, man. It's called Swap Shop.
Colby's heard of it.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, man. Yeah, it's fucking like these motherfuckers will just like they'll be on the air, you know, they're saying, well, I got a 1956 Ford, whatever, or I got hundreds of thousands of old troll dolls from the 90s I'm trying to sell or whatever. And these motherfuckers are like, I'm 3 hours away, I'm on my way. And they fucking haul ass, you know what I'm saying? It's a pretty cool show, man.
You know, when I was younger, I didn't appreciate the antiques and everything, but the older you get, you see things and you're like, man, I remember seeing that in my grandfather's garage. Or
yeah, it's like these old posters I have out here that I bought. I paid $20, $25, $30 for these old fucking Budweiser and these Rumpelmeyers and these Elephant Red beers and shit. I mean, you can't find these motherfuckers no more.
No.
I got a Budweiser poster over here from 1987 that I remember hanging in my damn uncle's shop. And it was like the eyepiece of the garage. The 3 girls hanging out on the bikini with the Budweiser. You know, I think I paid like $20 for that bitch. But still, I
wonder what some of my die casts are worth now.
Shit, me and you both.
You still have them?
Oh yeah, I mean none of them are old or anything, but I have a lot of die cast cars and stuff.
That's like me. That's the same way with me. I got totes and totes of goddamn nothing but NASCARs, fucking
Maybe I
die-cast
ought to do.
transporters.
Maybe I ought to do a video of them. Yeah, why
when
not?
I was a little kid, I was into the trucks and everything, and I know the very first one I got was a 1979 Tonka logging truck.
Yeah,
and I still have that thing.
Well, I showed them on the stream before when this has been back when my mama retired. She had a storage unit she needed cleaned out because we were going to go through everything, and there was like 3 or 4 totes, and it said Jesse's Toys. I said, Mama, what is it? She goes, yeah, that's all your toys from when you was a kid. And I opened it up. She had all my Transformers, all my Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe. Saleen can remember this. You remember the show Mask? It was before G.I. Joe.
Yes.
I had all those. I had my Knight Rider cars. I mean, just you talking about memories flood through my. I was like, Mom, you kept all this? She said, yeah. She says, I put them in totes, and she said, I put them up. I had all my Optimus Primes, all my old Bumblebees and shit. I had like fucking just all my I mean, I was like, God damn it, Mama. And then she had one tote that was nothing but fucking Matchbox cars that I had when I was a kid.
Oh boy.
You see,
those are probably worth something now.
I was like, holy shit. And she had another tote where I had all my model cars I put together as a kid. They were all wrapped in like bubble wrap where she had saved them. I was like, damn it, man.
Damn, Mama.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like, I mean, I still have my very first Optimus Prime from my fucking 1984, man. My son's got it up in his room. It's on his shelf.
Some of those old toys from
when I was a
like the
kid.
sci-fi shows like Space 1999 or UFO or even Star Trek or the early Star Wars die-cast toys and everything.
Yeah.
Brandon wants to
They're
link.
worth a fucking fortune now.
Yeah. I was like, damn, Mom. I mean, just going through them and touching them again and just looking at them going, I know they're worth money, but I'll never get rid of them. I've told my son, I said, when you get old enough, I said, you can have them. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do nothing with them. There's a few cars that are still like, I got some down. I'll have to fucking get on here next fucking Wednesday. I'll put a tote over here. I got some cars that are still in the brand new in the packages. I'll show y'all. And I may fucking sell a few of them if y'all want a couple of them. I mean, I got some Dodge Chargers. I mean, I got all kind of shit, man.
Rod's gonna sit there and make me cry is what he's gonna do.
I mean, well, hell, I don't have no use for them. I mean, I got some fucking old ones, man, that's got to be 30 fucking years old that's still in the pack. Like, I got an old Dodge Charger that's still in the pack.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Damn.
you know, hell, I might
What's
sell some
is
of
it
them.
118 or 124 scale?
I don't know. You want me to go get it?
Nah, you don't have to do it now. You can do it. You can do it.
Hell,
next
I
week.
just got to go over here and fucking over here to this tote and get it out of there.
All right, well, you can grab one.
All right, I'll be right back.
What's up, TF?
What's up?
No, just
What's
hanging
up,
out
traveling?
on Wednesday.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. You
Happy
too. sir.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, real quick.
Thanksgiving.
If you haven't already done it, everyone in the chat or everyone in here, if you haven't already done it, please click the thumbs up for me. I do appreciate it. It does help. So I would love to see it hit 30. I'm at 23 now. So if you haven't already done it, give me a thumbs up. There, I'm done. Were you on your way somewhere?
I'm at Walmart.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stinky Mart.
I go to Walmart. It's a
Wally
good place
World.
to buy some things, like car care products.
Yeah, I'm going for stuffing.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fight over a box of stuffing.
Well,
So I heard y'all talking about Swap Shop.
yeah, Jesse was talking about it. I haven't seen the show myself.
Yeah, that used to be really fun. Used to be a good show. I had
I got caught every once in a while. I accidentally stumble upon an episode of Antique Roadshow. There's some strange shit going on there, man. And I've watched a few videos because I'm a watch guy. I've watched a few videos of people who bring in this watch collection. I have no idea what they have, I walk in here with this box of watches, and they put it up into a watch guy, and he says, "Where did you get this stuff?" Oh, my father, my grandfather bought these every once in a while. They've been sitting in a desk drawer. I don't know what they are. Or anything. Oh, okay. Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, Rolex, Vacheron Constantin. What do you think these are worth? A few $100. No, they're worth about $150,000 collectively. And they fall over and pass out. Funny shit to me.
The thing about it is, though, for every one of those, there are 50 people who come in there, just like on the Pawn Stars, that think what they've got is worth something, and it's just junk.
Mm-hmm. I remember one show I saw. I don't know if it was Pawn Stars or whoever it was, brought in. It was the one that was based out of Detroit. It's an older show. I forgot the old bald guy and his fat daughter and his greasy crooked son, whatever. I forgot the name of the show. And somebody brought in a roll of what they thought was a diamond Rolex, and they said, "Yeah, I want to pawn this. I need $100,000, $100,000. It's worth $50. Maybe it's worth $50. The gold Rolex got diamond all over it. Diamonds are fake. The gold, it's gold plated, and it's a quartz Rolex. It's a quartz watch. It's not a Rolex. It's fake. No, man, it's real. The guy sold to me and said real. No. He wants to start brawling with the guy, and he said, "You want to know how fake this thing is?" He put it on a pad and took a hammer to it.
Yeah. What's up, Brandon? Long time no see, man.
What are you doing, Jesse? How are you, buddy?
Good, man.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Yes, sir. You too.
He's gonna go buy stuffing.
I heard that. This is how old this motherfucker is. Still got all the goddamn dust and shit on it. This is I've had this motherfucker. I think I got this when I was about I got this in 91 or 92. I think I was 10 or 11. This car's from 94. It's made in 94.
Yeah. Brad Pitt's right. The show is called Hardcore Pawn. Oh, look at you.
That's sweet.
That's
a 118 scale.
Yeah. I mean, you're
seeing the boxes and shit on it.
I've had that motherfucker since like 91 or 92, like I said.
That's nice.
I bet if you wanted, there are a couple of I don't know if you're on Facebook or not much, but there are a couple of groups on there that specialize in
84 was when that was made, not 94. I just checked it again. I was like,
there are groups out there on I think there is a 118 scale Facebook group where you buy, sell, and trade. You put that thing on there, I bet somebody give you something for it.
Well, this is 21 years old. If you want it, I'll send it to you for a Christmas present. You can have it.
What is it? Oh, okay. Would you believe I have that one?
You do?
Yeah. Now I have that one. It's in storage.
I've had this one for a fucking long time too. I can't remember what year. I'm trying to find the year on it was made, but anyways, 97.
I think Traveling Fool's locked up on us.
Anyways, y'all remember these?
Oh yeah. Muscle machines. I remember those.
Yeah. I got a tote full of these motherfuckers. I mean, there's fucking 3-4 motherfuckers over here, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with all this crap?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me go get one. I want to show you this one. You'll laugh at this. Be right back.
Is my Wi-Fi not coming?
Yeah,
through?
muscle machine. That's right.
Yeah. I got something that's going to freak y'all the fuck out because I guarantee JC and Saleen P Digits, you'll know J Double fucking. Well,
Yeah,
matter of fact, everybody in here.
You locked up for a second.
Everybody in here is going to remember this shit.
You're still locked up.
I'll wait till Saleen gets back to show it, but. Y'all remember back in the day when you smoke Marlboros and you collect your points?
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I got something to show y'all. Like I say, I've got several things that when my grandpa died, nobody wanted, and I kept a few things. So I'll show it to you when Saleen gets back in. But all these fucking cars everywhere, man.
Y'all are gonna love this one. Well, you won't because you don't like the team, but this was from 2005. They did a race in. Let's see if I can find where the race was. This was back when Dodge was actually still running in NASCAR. I forgot which race this was, but
I gotta find my Bill. I got an old Bill Elliott one.
They did this.
Oh,
They did a race, and Kyle Petty drove the Florida Gator car, and some other guy they did a Florida State Seminole car, and the Gator car actually finished better than the Seminole car.
I just puked in my mouth a little bit.
And I fucking hate Kyle Petty. He's a worthless driver.
I told him I was gonna wait till you got in here, and I told him, I said, you remember back when Marlboro you could cut the UPC codes out and you send them in for points?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I got an original Marlboro 1990 poker chip set, brand new, still in the case. Ain't even never been opened.
Damn. There's some stuff there. We all got some stuff there that's probably
it's never
10,
been opened.
20,
Check it
30
out.
years
Still brand
old.
fucking new. The cards are still in the pack. The chips and everything's there.
I bet you somebody, there's a collector out there who'll give you some money for it.
I ain't gonna get this. Was my grandpa's. When he died, I went through a lot of his stuff that nobody wanted, and I kept this. I kept a Marlboro jacket, and he has a cup. Well, you remember back in the day, you had the mugs, the Marlboro mugs, and it had the bottom of it, and it had like a car in the bottom, like a little die-cast car.
Yeah,
when Marlboro used to run the Winston Cup.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he had one of those, and I got it somewhere.
That's pretty cool.
Saleen's right though. If most of that stuff you're showing, if you post it to the marketplace, people will buy that stuff from you.
Remember this is
You'd be surprised.
The old 94 McDonald's car?
Oh yeah, that was when Bill was sort of semi-retired.
Yep.
I think maybe what I'll do is I'll clean up the display cases a little bit because some of them have some dust on it and stuff like that. I'll do a video of this room over next.
That's how these are. They got dust all over them, man.
Where I got all my die casts and everything. I'll do a video of that.
I think I could probably get some pretty damn good money for this damn 69 Roadrunner, though.
Yeah. Bet you could.
It's crazy, though, man. If you look back at all your shit you ever get, and you just look back and go, God.
Traveling Fool says he has one of those poker sets just like you have.
Yeah. It's crazy. That's all because that's all they. Oh, I meant to show you this, Saleen. I know you probably don't like it, but that's my dude right there. I've had this thing for years.
So Tony Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Tony Stewart.
I love Tony Stewart. He's my favorite. And then I got these in 1990, Saleen. Or actually, no, this was 2006 and 2008 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. I got these at Atlanta Motor Speedway. I don't know if you can see them, but
pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty cool.
So,
how many races you guys been to?
I've been to probably about
a little matchbox.
5 or 6. I ain't been to much.
That's cool.
They're fun.
Hey, Jesse, hold that up again.
Which
a
one?
Little matchbox.
Yeah, look. This was mine from when I was a kid. Look at this old one right here. Yeah. I mean, there's, and you remember? I gotta find one. Oh, here's one from my childhood. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I got some in here. Oh, here you go, Saleen. You like that?
Richard Petty. Richard Petty.
That was 42 car was Kyle Petty.
Kyle Petty, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
I have some in here.
I am the biggest anti-Kyle Petty you'll ever meet. But
well,
I like Richard Petty.
Oh, here you go.
I don't like Kyle Petty.
You like that one?
That's not bad. I forgot who was driving that guy.
Was that Ward? Ward
That's
Burton?
That's a Ward Burton.
That's Ward Burton. Okay.
But you were hey, check these out. Y'all will love these check these old ones out. Remember these motherfuckers? Hell, one.
Now I'm a Kyle. Now you all got to know I'm a Kyle Busch fan.
The old Tonkas.
Oh, there you go. What happened to the tracks?
Yeah,
they're right here, laying in my lap.
I had the big ones when I was a little kid. The big dump truck, the metal one.
Yeah.
I wish I still had it, but
I wish I could figure out a way to
save none of my stuff.
This is how big of a nerd I am when it comes to these Matchbox cars. I love these motherfuckers. Check this out. Y'all remember this? Hang on.
Oh yeah.
When the hood used to come up on them.
Yeah.
I wish I could figure out a way to get, if I could get a signal from my phone to go in the StreamYard, I'd take you in the other room and show you the cars live.
I'm pretty sure.
I'll make a video.
Somebody had one of these. Y'all remember this one?
No.
Yeah.
It looks like an old Porsche 917.
Yeah.
What were the was it ripcord cars? You guys remember?
Yeah,
those?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're called SSPs.
Check that out right there. Look at that.
You pull the thing and it makes that wing sound.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember those.
I guess I'm trying to go. There's a bunch of them in here. Oh, y'all remember this one?
Oh yeah, the DeLorean.
The old DeLorean.
DeLorean.
Yeah, DeLorean.
Like I said, man. Here's another.
That
one.
car had such great potential until they put a shit motor in it. Oh, that's a Wood Brothers car.
Yeah. Like I said,
DeLorean, if the DeLorean had a decent motor put in it, it would have been a great car.
Oh, here you go. Havoline.
Oh, Davey Allison.
Yeah, Davey Allison.
God, that was a tragedy.
My brother couldn't watch NASCAR after that. That was his guy.
Hey,
a lot of people couldn't watch
right
NASCAR after that.
I guess I played with this band so much I wore the damn paint off of it. But check that shit out.
Scooby-Doo.
The Mystery Machine?
Is that the Mystery Machine?
No, it's the California Cruising one.
Look like a mystery machine, though.
It looked like a mystery machine for a second.
Dude, I got fucking totes and goddamn just absolute fucking it's fucking nuts, man. Looking at all these fucking old ass cars, man. It's like, goddamn. Check out this.
LW, I had that same one with the lead paint.
Look at this.
I'm with LW and Fools.
That's a T-Bird.
Yeah.
I had the big Tonka trucks too.
Yeah.
I did too.
Well, that's all I'm going through.
I had the big Tonkas myself.
Yeah. Totes I brought in here.
I used to love my Tonka.
Oh my god! I was a fucking car nut back when I was a kid, man.
Well, it's like with those big, it's like with those big Tonka construction trucks. I mean, I remember there for a while you had to put a little effort to get those.
I'll show you something else right now.
Those treads going.
Yeah.
Memory lane. It's nice to walk down.
I love my die casts. I really do. I got way too many of them.
Wait till you see these. Y'all gonna be like, holy fuck.
Way too much money on them.
All right, you ready? These are all still brand new. They've never been opened. They're still in the package. They've never been opened. They're still in the bubble wrap and everything. There's the first one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
nice.
Yep, that's one of them.
Yeah.
Those are collectible as hell now.
Yeah, they are.
Here's the other one.
Nice.
Yeah.
They had some of those. I forgot what the name of that show, but it's where they travel around and they look through people's junk and stuff.
Anyways,
you got
these
some
are
money on your hands
I gotta
there.
send them to them, but
man, I had so much. I had so much Hot Wheel track and Johnny Viking track that I could go all the way around my house. How much Hot Wheel track I had. I had the little ramps. I had the little formed plastic high bank curves.
Yeah, I used to I used to go out on my grandparents' dirt road to their house and like dig up the ground and load the dirt in the back of the Tonka trucks and get all dirty in the
those
process.
things were built to take a beating.
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah. No, I bought my nephew
They get
one.
mad at me because the driveway would get all lumpy.
That was a toy where it cost your dad a little extra to buy it for you, but he knew what he was getting because he knew it was a toy manufacturer. The manufacturer knew who was going to play with it, and they knew what they were going to do with it when they got it. So they made it to last.
Yeah, I remember one of mine. The car backed up on it. Still worked.
Yeah.
No pizza woman. It wasn't Hoarders. It was
Pickers.
I can't remember the name of that. Pickers.
American
American
Pickers.
Pickers.
All right, y'all really want to go?
I love watching that show.
PW is not going to know even who the fuck these things are, but are you ready?
Go ahead.
You ready? I got the whole fucking set.
Oh, the California raisins.
The dancing raisin guys.
2.
Wasn't that for Raisin Bran or one of those cereals?
Hardee's.
You got them from Hardee's in the
Yeah, Hardee's.
You buy it when they came out with raisin biscuits, I think it was.
Yep.
Cinnamon raisin biscuits.
Yep.
I collected all of them.
I bet those damn things are worth
My
a
parents
fortune
didn't save
now.
none of that stuff.
You like that, don't you?
I wish I would.
I
Raj,
actually got them sitting right here in front of the computer.
Raj, do you have any Garbage Pail Kid cards in there?
Yes,
somewhere?
actually I do. I have fucking books in them motherfuckers.
Wow.
Yep.
I used to
Oh, you
collect
hang up on
baseball
Facebook.
cards. I had like 500 something baseball cards spanning from the late 60s all the way up through the 90s.
Yeah.
And I ended up selling them years back. I sold them to this
You
one
take me off full
guy
screen, Salane.
for like $300 for all of them, just to get them off my hands.
Yeah. No,
yeah, I've got Ethan's got all my baseball cards. They're in like those, those baseball card books you used to get.
Yeah, I had all mine in protectors and stuff.
Ethan's got all mine.
You see, I didn't have protectors, and I don't know what the condition is. I probably, they're probably ruined actually. But my mom, I was big on basketball, so she got me Topps basketball, and I think she started that in maybe like 85 all the way to 94, and I had every player and everybody coming in. So I know I got some good cards in there. The condition of them probably aren't pretty good.
Oh, dudes, I'm almost at 30 thumbs ups.
Yeah.
Come on, give me one more thumbs up.
Already thumbs up. I ain't.
Yep.
Somebody give me a thumbs up. Give me the
already
30.
did the thumbs up.
I know, but
I only got one user.
But everybody can give a thumbs up if you haven't already.
Hey, some people e-beg
Oh,
for money.
hey, the other day I was at the antique shop. I'll show you what I bought. I thought it was cool as a motherfucker.
29.
30. Yeah.
Yep, 30.
Makes me happy.
Excuse me.
I don't know why. 31. Hey, makes me happier.
Well, anyways, I was at the antique shop the other day. I got a few things. I found this old Schlitz. This old Schlitz mirror.
Wait, move it up and down because you got a glare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's
Hang
cool.
on, let me do this. Let me see if I can. Well, I can't really fucking do it, but
tilt it.
There
Tilt
you
it
go.
back and forth, and
Right
it'll,
Right there.
got a
Tilt it
glare.
down like that is good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's cool.
the lady only wanted $20 for it. I thought that was cool as fuck. I was like, I'll put that up there on the damn.
Thank you, Neo. Appreciate it.
So did you get 31 likes?
I got 32.
32. And this is show number
83.
Wow,
83.
Man. Good job.
83 episodes of Wednesday afternoon live with SaleenDriver. They said I wouldn't last. They were wrong.
Yes, they were.
I am the longest running Wednesday afternoon live stream on YouTube. Maybe.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know.
I was about to say, I don't know what kind of algorithms you guys can see when you're a streamer.
Movie Collector Maniac gave me a thumbs up.
Running way
That's
longer than Morning Wood.
Who? What?
I
said
here we go.
Lasted way longer than Morning Wood.
Yeah, I barely remember Morning Wood, but that could be taken a couple of ways, couldn't it? You know what I got to do tonight? You know what I got to do tonight after I have dinner is I got to clean up my menorah.
That's right, Hanukkah Sunday, ain't it?
Yeah, Hanukkah starts Sunday at sundown.
Check out the big brain on Brad over here.
Yeah, really. My menorah belonged to my grandma, and I ended up with it when they passed away. It's got to be somewhere around 100 odd years old now, and I got to clean. I got to get.
I'll show you that. I'll show you that damn poster I was telling you about. Y'all probably remember it.
I got to clean it up, and I got to get the wax off of it, and I got to polish it.
So I'm talking about.
Yeah,
How
I
old
remember
is that?
that.
Saleen?
Huh?
How old?
It's about 110 years old.
Wow, man, that's cool.
Holy shit!
It it's. Hey, LW, thank you. He says, thank you for the super chat. He says, have a good Thanksgiving, people. Well, I'm going to have turkey for Thanksgiving. I don't know what you do at your house.
Old goddamn thing.
But thank you for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate it. That money will go to the Grail Watch Fund.
LW's good people.
I got a long way to go on the Grail Watch Fund. The watch I have in mind is not cheap.
Yeah. Man, I got some shit up here on these old fucking. I got, man. I'm telling you,
what is the Grail Watch?
Antiquing's a fucking drug. Ask Kevin. That motherfucker. I'm telling you, man, antiquing's a fucking drug. They know me so well up there that I can put shit on layaway.
Well, what'd you say, Peter?
I mean,
or JC, what'd you say?
I said, what is the Grail Watch? Is that a brand?
No, it's not a brand. A Grail Watch, among watch collectors, everyone has a watch or watches that they want that are, in order to get them, they're going to have to do a lot. They work for them, save for them. Maybe they sell other watches or other things. It's something to work towards.
It's the Holy Grail.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Holy Grail watch. I mean, some guys, their Holy Grail watch will be a platinum Daytona.
Okay. Hey, JC, are you gonna come up next weekend for the next championship game?
Yeah.
You are?
I'm still waiting to find out. I have some other plans that might hinder. I might not be able to make it. I'm not sure yet. I'm supposed to be getting together with my father, but I don't know if that's going to be that Saturday or if it's going to be a different time. I got to talk to my dad and see what.
All right, well, just let me know. You gonna
I'd
come
love
down
to make it, but I don't know. Yeah.
Well, hell, I've talked to all y'all anyways. I mean, if you're gonna come, just text me.
You're talking about the SEC game?
Yeah. Man, you ain't gonna believe this shit. I texted Huffer Billy Paul a picture and he wasn't.
Can you text me, Jesse, and
yeah, it's whatever you want me to do, bud.
Jesse, can you text me? Because I don't think I have your number yet.
Yeah.
I think
you can put
I have it, but I texted you a couple of times and you didn't respond, so I wasn't sure if it was your number or not.
Hang on. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you texted me. Hang on.
Jesse's usually good about responding to texts.
Well, if I'm driving or whatever.
Yeah, well, if you're driving,
I just wasn't sure if it was you because I was trying to let you.
JC. I got you, buddy.
Yeah, I was trying to let you know that. Golden Blue dude said you
Yeah,
were the
I
helmet
got with
winner.
him. Yeah, I called him. All right, I sent you a text, so let you know
Okay.
you're good.
All right, I got it.
Yeah.
J Dub, what do you call Golden Blue dude?
What do I call him?
Yeah.
I call him YNG. Stands for Yellow and Navy Guy.
Yellow Navy guy. But anyways, I called up for Billy Paul on Sunday because we went to Sam's, and he said, "I'll call you back." And I took a picture of him. I said, "Do you want me to get some of these while I'm there?" They had the pork butts, the Boston rounds at Sam's, half off.
Where?
I guess they were trying to get rid of them or whatever. Man, people were going fucking nuts. Ask my wife. They were motherfuckers like, there was one woman had a fucking buggy full of them. And they were just fucking
Thank you,
like,
Neil.
I mean, you're talking about $40 pork butts that are going for $20.
Where was this?
At Sam's in Athens.
Wow.
Man.
But Huffer Billy Paul never called me back, so I said, well, I'll just fucking go up there. If they got them next weekend, I'll fucking get them.
I mean, I've got 2 in the freezer, but some of those, sometimes you can't have enough of those.
Man, I seen some in there for $15, $17, $18. And I told my wife, I was like, I'm getting ready to go get a fucking buggy. I'm going to buy like 10 of these bastards and put them up.
Yeah.
But shit, they
don't get freezer burnt.
Yeah, they fucking picked that fucker clean, though. And it went 2 hours and they were out.
Yeah, you can protect them. I mean, for 4 or 5 months. They'll be
Yeah,
okay.
you can vacuum seal them.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Believe it or not, Saleen, you ain't gonna believe this. My father-in-law finally fucking called me back. He came down Sunday evening around 5 o'clock. He brought me 3 deer butts, like loins.
Right.
So you will be getting some jerky. Just gotta give me some time to make it and send it to you.
Dude, you take all the time you need, man.
Yeah. But he
Is
did
that
bring
deer
me
jerky?
Yeah, I'm gonna make.
I love deer jerky.
Oh man, that stuff is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, because I gotta have some ready for next weekend. Because Friction wants some, Colby wants some, HBP wants some. Hell, send me. You got my damn number, P. Digital. Just send me your damn address. Hell, I'll fucking mail you a bag of it.
Okay, appreciate
How
it.
much you want for it?
Damn, I want some too.
Yeah. Just send me your address, JC. I'll send you some. Nothing. I just want. Hell, it ain't gonna. Hell, by the time I vacuum seal it and send it, it ain't gonna be but about maybe 2 or 3 ounces. So I mean, it ain't gonna cost nothing to ship.
Okay.
No.
The Battle Angel has returned to the chat. Hashtag
I
Rango.
gotta get some Battle Angel.
I don't know who Rango is, but all right.
You ain't never seen the movie Rango? That's what Golden Blue Dude looks like. Just Google Rango right quick.
I'll do one.
It's a Disney movie. It's a cartoon movie.
It's the lizard.
It's a lizard, yeah. It's played by Johnny
gecko
Depp,
or whatever.
Johnny Depp does the voice.
Yeah.
Johnny
or maybe
Depp,
it's a
the
chameleon.
voice of
I
a
don't know.
Disney movie. Okay,
Yeah.
that's scary.
Hell, that movie's that movie's pretty old, man.
Yeah.
Just Google Rango right quick and check it out.
All right, hang on.
And you'll fucking laugh your nuts off. Yeah, but I was surprised at my father-in-law because I had texted him. I said, "Hey, man, I need some damn deer butts." So I told you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Are you going to share this?
Yeah, I'm going to try. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
I got
That shit's hilarious as hell.
Somebody could probably take Rango and like put some blue and golden blue colors.
No, we were just talking about the pizza woman. That's what Battle Angel calls the Golden Blue Dude, Rango.
Jesus Christ.
That's not right.
I told you. That's why that's where I said you're gonna laugh your nuts off, man. I said Disney. I'm sorry, Peter. Sorry, fucking Kevin. Jesus Christ. Is it a Pixar movie?
It's a Pixar, I think.
Yeah. Goddamn Kevin got
My
a bust
God.
on a fucking movie.
I'm just now seeing it. That's perfect.
Hey, Kevin, just go put mayonnaise on your Philly, all right? Leave me alone.
That's some scary looking shit. That's a kids movie.
Oh
my God!
Next time, Kevin.
And Johnny Depp plays that voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. I gotta take that off my screen before I give myself indigestion. Damn, that and you think Golden Blue Dude looks like that? Okay.
Kind of looks like those swamp lizards.
Well, if you haven't met him in person, then you kind of.
I did meet him in person.
You've met him in person, Salene. You know. I mean.
Yeah. My memory's a little fuzzy, is all. That's.
I'll give it to. Was it Yellow and Navy guy, J-Dub?
Yeah.
Yellow and Navy guy.
Yeah. I mean, he's steady every day. He's throwing something out.
One video.
Yeah, I mean, he must be doing pretty fucking good, man. Because that fucking helmet, he sent that helmet. Hell, that helmet alone is like $375. He's sending me plus that $50. His buddy does that woodworking shop where you put your images on the thing or whatever.
Yeah, that's one of the sponsors.
So, did you win it, Rod?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won the helmet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, see, I sent him a damn PayPal one night on his stream. I had no fucking clue he was doing a raffle. He texted me and he said, "Hey man, you got 10 entries into the raffle." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, you sent me $50." I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "I meant to send 5." I said, "I hit the 0 on accident," and or whatever. And he ended up putting. He said $5 an entry or something. And I was like, "All right, well, that's fine, man. Don't worry about it." So it's a pretty cool fucking helmet. I'll show it to you.
I mean, show it. But he even says, in his intro, I do a video every day, and I mean, he finds something to talk about.
Yeah,
sometimes you're like, but it's entertainment. You can listen to it.
I that's why I added the walking and talking videos because I got shit to say.
That's the one he's sending me right there. You can see the fucking price.
Wait a minute. Let me full screen.
That's pretty cool.
He's did pretty well at building his channel up.
Yeah, he has.
He's up to 4,000.
Okay.
540 something subscribers.
You see the price.
Yeah, that is cool.
That Green Bay helmet? No, I'm kidding.
God damn it. Well, anyway, the price is $249.99. So I mean, plus the shipping. So I mean, you're looking at fucking $275.
Yeah.
Because I told him, I said, hell, I already got a red one.
It's the black one.
I got the full red side, the red one over here. I just don't have I want a black one.
It's the black concept one.
YNG had 1 week where he gained like 600 subscribers, and during the same stretch of time, Chess gained 6. He outdid him 100-1.
Well, is that the time right when the news of Texas and Oklahoma was going to the SEC, and and then he had sources telling him every day, and that's the thing with I questioned it. I was like, sources? And he goes, well, I can't give them up, or they're no longer going to be sources.
Yeah, believe it or not, Golden Blue Dude has a lot of damn ties up there, man, and he hit it at the right time. I'm talking when he hit it. And he did what Uncle Lou said. You're not going to grow your channel unless you make fucking videos every day and keep people on top of the news of college football.
Yep.
And luckily, Golden Blue Dude has a fucking great job to where he can do that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, hats off to you. I ain't doing it.
Absolutely.
And he also had one of his moderators helped him a lot because he had kind of like a promoter, Joey something, that he's one of his moderators. He like helps him, like shares it to a bunch of social media platforms and gets the videos out there other than just hoping somebody watches it on YouTube.
He's in, like I said, he's in a different league because he's a West Virginia fan.
Yeah.
So if you can market that and get it shared around where he lives in South Carolina and him being a West Virginia, it works great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he has a good thing going, man. And if you're willing to put in the time and the work to edit, because if you watch his videos, you can tell where he edits it, where he cut it out.
Hey guys.
Hey Colby.
What's up, Colby?
What's up, y'all?
There's a lot of background noise, Colby.
How you
doing? Is there? I just wanted to hop in real quick. I just want to give y'all a message. I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to all y'all. I'm still driving. I'm on speaker right now. That's probably what you hear, Saleen. I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Love y'all all, and go Dogs.
That's right, buddy. I'll see you Saturday, my man.
Yeah, man.
Go
All right,
Gators.
Saleen. Thanks.
Appreciate it,
All right,
Colby.
man.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah,
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bow out, but I want to extend a happy Thanksgiving to everybody in here and all the people in the chat as well.
Yes, sir.
Everybody
Jim.
stay safe. Stay safe and enjoy your day, and may you have one of those wonderful collapses into the couch.
Exactly.
Make sure those women in those
We will,
wells
J-Dub.
get fed.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to get out of here too. Hell's damn near 6 o'clock, man. I got to finish up a little bit of cleaning for the old lady. I told her I'd have the carpets vacuumed and the bed made, and hell, I don't know what time she's gonna get home because she can't leave till the last driver picks up the last fucking garbage out here. So I told her I'd have supper cooked for her when she got home and all that stuff. So
you're a good man, Jesse.
Well, Ethan already asked me like 5 minutes ago. He's like, "Are you coming upstairs to cook dinner? I'm hungry." I'm like, "All right." So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some supper or whatever.
Well, be
well. Happy Thanksgiving, Jesse.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, if y'all trust me, if I get up in the morning and they're up there doing their thing, I will be down here in the morning doing a Thursday Thanksgiving show. So if you see the notification, come on in.
All right, I'll keep an eye out for it.
All right, 10-4. See you, Albert. Have a good one, buddy.
Go Dog. Yes.
What's up, Albert?
Not too much, yeah. Yeah. So I heard the demo is not there no more.
Gee, I'm broken up about that. I mean, that just breaks my heart. Guy's got to get a $12 million golden parachute for basically shoving our program into the sewer.
He'll probably get a divorce too. I mean, she's not leaving.
Saw Lou's recent video of Ronald McDonald as their head coach. It was so funny.
I mean, I saw the video. I within 2 minutes of I saw the notification on my screen, and I thought to myself, "Let's see, Lou is going to give his opinion on the top, what was it, 4 or 5 coaches prospects for for Florida."
Yeah,
I thought to myself, let's see. The man has been using the word clown to describe Mullen forever. So what do you bet this is not going to be a serious video? And I thought to myself, I bet she puts up at least 1 or 2 clown pictures in the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I was right.
Well, to be honest, when I first clicked on and started watching, I thought he was going to be serious about it. But as soon as I seen the first one, I was like, nope.
No, I knew the minute I saw the notification he wasn't going to be serious about it. I mean, it's Lou. Come on. I mean, I love the man to death, but it's Lou. I mean, the man is not going to be serious about any team that isn't red and black.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Saleen, who do you think is going to replace him? And if you don't really know anything about, because I haven't read anything, who do you want?
Well, I've been hearing all kinds of rumors about. Let's say, I mean, they're throwing names around like anything. I mean, I've heard Kiffin, I've heard Cristobal, I've heard Stoops, I've heard Napier. Hell, I heard somebody talking about Gruden. I thought to myself, yeah, that's going to work out real well in Gainesville. I've heard
Stoops.
Bob Stoops from
Yeah.
well, both
Yeah.
Stoops.
I can
Really.
actually.
They used to former NFL players. They used to play for the Gators.
Yeah, I've heard Tebow. I've heard.
Yeah.
I've thrown the name Kerwin Bell out myself just for the hell of it, just to see who I could tweak. Hell, I heard Warfel. No, Warfel's not coming. He's in New Orleans doing charity work. He's not coming back to Gainesville. I've heard we're going to go after Jimbo Fisher. I said no, thank you. No. I mean, these are just names I've heard on Gator Nation and on other places around Facebook and the internet. Now, me myself, I like Cristobal's name being thrown out there. He has connections to Florida, the state. He has connections to the Southeast, the SEC. He's a mad dog recruiter. This is the guy that would build a fence around the state of Florida.
I don't think it's going to be Cristobal, though.
No, it probably isn't.
I think it'll be either Napier or Kiffin.
You know what? I don't want Kiffin. And if we hire Kiffin, I'm going to be very upset. I mean, not to the point where I'm going to stop watching the game and I'm not going to be a Florida fan anymore. That will the only way I would stop being a Florida Gator fan is if they hired Muschamp. At that point, I'm not a Florida Gator fan.
A defensive coordinator, he's not bad, but I would never.
No, I don't want him associated with the program in any way.
There is an offensive coordinator at Clemson by the name of Tony Elliott that might be available.
Now, I've heard his name too. I've also heard he's a coordinator at Bama. I've heard his name thrown out there.
Not O'Brien.
No, not O'Brien. I'm not even sure he's a coordinator at Bama. It's another defensive coordinator in the SEC, but I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
You know, to a certain extent, Kiffin would kind of fit the whole mantra of Florida. You know.
Yeah, but he's a loon. He's an unstable loon. I don't want him anywhere near this program.
Who's the
and you know what? And I keep hearing this guy Napier's name out of Louisiana, and he seems to be the lead candidate.
Napier played over here in Greenville, South Carolina at Furman University.
See,
I've hung out with him a few times. He's not a bad guy at all.
I just don't see him.
I can't remember the name, but there was the Alabama offensive coordinator.
Yeah, that's O'Brien.
They were talking. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it may have been O'Brien. I don't know, but Napier. I mean, I understand he's done great things at Louisiana. He's a 10-win guy. He's he's this, he's that. You know what? In a little itty bitty conference, playing little itty bitty, other teams on a little itty bitty program. Wonderful. You're a 10-win coach at Louisiana. That doesn't translate well to Florida.
Well, one thing I would say to warm up to a little bit with Napier, Saleen, is that he when he got done with he graduated from Furman. He went to the coaching staff. His dad was a coach. He's a big high school coach. And then he moved to Clemson and took over some of the recruiting. And under Dabo Swinney, that's you learn a lot with the recruiting. When he became offensive coordinator and he left Clemson, he went to Alabama. And he did the same thing over there, recruiting, assisting. And then he went out and started taking his jobs. He's done a really good job, and that's someone that understands the SEC.
Yeah, I understand he's a mad recruiter, and that's really, really great.
Yeah,
I just don't
you got
know
plenty
if
of
you can
talent in Florida.
Huh?
And you got plenty of talent in Florida. You don't have to drive nearly as far.
Yeah, Florida, depending on who you talk to, is either number one or number two recruiting environment in the country.
Absolutely.
I just don't know. I just don't know if his head coaching experience at a small school like Louisiana is going to translate to Florida.
I think some of the teaching and mentoring from other programs and carrying it over there and then doing it speaks a lot too.
I can see that. I'm nervous about this one. I mean, your
Absolutely.
first major program is my school, and that makes me. I'd rather he do his first major program somewhere else.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like when Dabo jumped in. I mean, Clemson kind of, they kind of stuck with Tommy Bowden. He was really liked. The stadium was getting updated, but then it was when they, Dabo came in, and you didn't learn this until Dabo became interim head coach. He was head of recruiting, wide receiver coach. But when they talked about the players, they said all the players, defensive players, whoever, they were always in his office. And it's you never know what you're going to get with these guys. But the guy had a vision, but he had good mentors. He kept notes, and he built something. And when he built it, damn, he did a pretty damn good job. I'm happy.
Now for me, I would really, considering the level that Cristobal is, if we could get him, that would make me very happy. The research I've done, I also did admittedly I talked to Lou, I talked to some other people that I trust in this community, and they all seem to agree with once they're not trash talking, that Cristobal would be a pretty damn good get for us.
Oh, absolutely.
Now,
He would be.
The question is,
but
can
I
we get him
don't
out of
see
Oregon?
him leaving. I don't see him leaving Oregon though.
No, neither
Would
do
you
I.
take a guy? I've heard a lot of rumors about Bob Stoops being a big candidate now. I know it's been a little while. It's been a couple years since he was at Oklahoma. I think his last year was 15 or 16. But the overall record that he had was 190 and 48. So I mean, he was a winning coach, and he started back in 1998 or 99, whenever it was, and that's that's a big name that I've heard recently, and even this week.
The problem with Stoops is, he does have a Florida connection from back in the Spurrier era. He did.
Wasn't he offensive coordinator?
Yeah. He was, I think.
DC.
No,
he was DC.
Yeah.
You see, we should have. We lost the 95 national championship because our defense was too soft. And he came in 96 and beefed up our defense, and the rest is history. So he has a Florida connection.
Right.
He's an established head coach. He knows how to recruit. He knows how to coach. The problem is he's been retired for a while.
Yeah.
He's got a great gig at Fox, and he's making bank not having to do head coaching things. I don't think Stoops is a realistic.
I think Dan Quinn would be good at Florida.
So when they have Steve Spurrier,
I don't remember who it was. I was talking with Pete last week, and I at least said that Florida needs to, and surely they're thinking it over and have a list of candidates. And I'm not saying they need to necessarily hire Bob Stoops, but you're going to go through and you're going to interview a couple different coaches. I think he at least needs to be on their radar.
Well, I think why not interview him, but I don't think it's realistic that we get Stoops to unretire.
I don't.
I think it's more realistic we get Cristobal.
after talking this out, though, actually, this may not be a good idea because he's been out of coaching for a while. Now, he might have been an analyst and got a good, cushy job, but at the same time, he hasn't kind of gone through the whole the NIL, the transfer portal, and all this stuff kind of really took off for the last 4 or 5 years, and it keeps changing. And maybe you do kind of need to kind of, be around it in order to understand.
I don't think Stoops is realistic.
Yeah.
I think, my opinion is if you throw Stoops and his situation and the realistic or unrealisticness of that, I think it's more realistic that Florida could get Cristobal out of Oregon than it is to get Stoops out of retirement. So I don't know. I think the top 3 candidates right now are Napier, Cristobal, and unfortunately Kiffin, in that order. I think those are the 3 people that it's realistic that it could happen. And I think Kiffin is a distant third because he's already got a job at Ole Miss. And unless he, let me put it this way. What is the goal of every coach in a major program? To win a natty, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's more realistic? Winning a natty at Ole Miss or winning a natty at Florida?
Probably
Florida.
I think it's more realistic that you can win a natty at Florida because, Ole Miss
Definitely
has
Florida.
to look up at Alabama. Right now, we're looking up at Georgia.
Yeah.
We have better facilities than Ole Miss. We have a better program than Ole Miss. And Florida is a better recruiting environment.
Better recruiting environment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I think the gap between Florida and Georgia is pretty big. The gap between Ole Miss, and Alabama is apocalyptic. I mean, you can close the gap from Florida to Georgia a hell of a lot quicker than you can from Ole Miss to Alabama, and compete and get into and then the gap between Florida and Alabama is probably about the same as the gap between Florida and Georgia. So if Lane Kiffin has the goal of winning a national championship and adding it to his resume, I think multiple levels of times more likely that he's going to do it at Florida than Ole Miss. Now that's just one man's opinion, but I don't think I'm wrong.
Yeah. Well,
but
everybody has their opinion, but I don't see. I just don't see Cristobal leaving Oregon. Now Lane Kiffin,
it's not terribly
who knows?
realistic.
He always, Lane Kiffin could leave tomorrow at the drop of a hat. Who knows?
Well, look at it this way.
Bob Stoops
JT,
actually.
Look at it this way. The same logic that I applied to Kiffin applies to Cristobal. He has a ceiling in the Pac-12.
He does.
He's not going to break. He's not going to break into the national title scene, even when they expand the playoff to 12 teams.
Yeah,
he's still going to run into a ceiling of how much talent is he going to have in the Pac-12 versus how much talent is he going to have access to in the SEC. So,
but
moving to the SEC might not be a bad.
But to be the Oregon head coach, to be in the pack over there in the pack, what is really expected? I mean, that is Oregon is, in my opinion, the best team in the pack right now.
Okay, he's the best team in the Pac-12. That's like
why would you
best hockey player in all of that.
Hey, I'm not arguing with that. I mean, I understand what you're saying with that, but I'm just saying, why would you leave?
Because
the best
maybe
team
he
in
has
your
ambitions
conference?
to be well. Okay,
Yeah,
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, absolutely. But if his goal is to be better than that and to win a national title or a couple, he has a better
just a
chance
lot
of
more
doing
work
it at
in my
Florida
opinion.
than he does
You
at
go
Oregon.
to Florida, you have a lot more work ahead of you.
Yeah, he does. I'm
So
absolutely
you
the
gotta.
first to say that.
It all depends on whether he wants to take on that work.
And
Yeah,
also, you
but
also
we'll-
got to think: is Florida going to be patient enough for me to be able to do that?
Well,
Yeah, because
that's a
they
different.
seem like
That's
that if
another
you don't win
subject
at Florida
entirely.
in 3 years, you're out the door.
Well, no, well, Mullen lasted 4 years.
McElwain, Mullins.
But look at it this way. Look at the one thing that a lot of the top head coaches, your Spurrier, your Urbans, your Sabins, Dabos, Kirby, what do they all have in common?
They all got the Jimmies and the Joes.
No.
And
What does that person have? They are all massive egos, massive overachievers, right? I mean,
yeah,
they are. Think of all
You're
the
right.
national title, all the coaches that have national titles. Orgeron, maybe not so much, but all the other ones, they all have massive egos. They all are overachievers. If Cristobal has that massive ego in him, then he is the type of guy that could look at a program in the current situation in Florida and say, yeah, that's a lot of work to bring that program back to where it was. But guess what? I'm the guy that can do it. I am that damn good that I can bring that program back past Georgia, past Bama.
I just question whether a coach as the best, when you're the head coach of a team that's the best in your conference, and I'm not saying that's great because it's the Pac, but you're coaching that team. You got things rolling the way you want them. He's got an easy job. Why would you trade that easy job to go to the mess that's at Florida right now?
Well, if he's the type of coach that just wants to cash a paycheck, if he's satisfied with just getting a Pac-12 ring every year and cashing a Pac-12 paycheck every year, then he's not the guy because he doesn't have the ambition to take a program that's broken, fix it and grow it.
I just think you probably need somebody who's willing to work and put in the work and change the program because
how do you know
Florida used to
isn't
be
that guy?
Florida has been a good program, a good recruiting ground, a good program for many, many years, but lately, I mean, they beat Georgia last year in the East, but since then, I mean, they haven't did nothing in years.
I stipulate to all that, but we don't know that Cristobal isn't that. We don't know that Napier is or is not that guy. We don't know if Cristobal is or is not that guy. Unfortunately, you can't find out until you hire them and turn them loose. But
and I'm not saying they're not willing
out there
to.
Somewhere that has to say, I'm looking at you, Florida, and you're a mess, and I am the son of a bitch that is going to come in there and bring it back to prominence, past Georgia, past Bama, win the SEC, win a natty. I'm that guy. I know I can build it. Now, is Cristobal that guy? Don't know. Does he have the drive to do it? I don't know. You might be right, JC. He might be very happy just to, a conference title every year or every other year in the Pac-12, be the big fish in a small pond, cash that paycheck, and retire with a cushy-tushy in a cushy-tushy job. Maybe Napier is the guy who's hungry enough to say, I did it in Louisiana with nothing. Look what I bet you with the facilities that Florida has and with the recruiting environment the state of Florida has, I can kick ass and take names and turn that program around and build it back to a national power where you're afraid to come into the swamp again.
I think that's your guy.
Okay.
Did we
Well,
all know that
whoever
Kirby was
whoever it
going to
ends
be the
up
guy
being.
when you hired him? I bet you y'all didn't know that Kirby was going to be the guy. I bet you all didn't know that Dabo was going to be the guy.
No, absolutely not.
No,
So you've
we
got to
didn't.
take a chance and throw money at somebody. Might as well
Yeah,
be
yeah.
Cristobal if you can get him. Maybe Napier is the guy.
Well,
We all
I
thought
mean,
Mullen was going to be the guy at one time, but he wasn't.
how would you feel if y'all got Brian Johnson or Dan Quinn? I mean,
You know what? I honestly don't know enough about either one of those to give you an intelligent answer. I'd have to do some looking and reading and then get back to you. I honestly don't know enough about him to answer that question intelligently.
yeah. I mean, Dan Quinn's been around a bit and he's got experience, but
Yeah,
I
he
don't know
does.
if he'd want to leave the pros to go back to college.
But does he have the drive? I mean, you've got to have, as the Greeks say, you've got to have phrasos.
I mean, you look, Dan
Big
Quinn is
brass.
currently the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator, and
that was
he's
the DC
turned Dallas's defense around.
Well, defense is something we need work on, but what we need is a recruiter. We need a recruiter as well as a coach. I mean, that's what we need.
Yeah.
But
he was at Florida. He was at the Florida Gators back in when was Dan Quinn? It was like 2011 or 12, something like that, I think.
Okay, so I agree. See y'all.
Defensive line coach, I think, or coordinator.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You too, Albert.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
All right, Albert.
And I gotta go too. I mean, I've been on here for over 3 hours, and I'm hungry. I gotta have some dinner.
All right.
But good points,
I
guys. I
didn't
mean,
even
really
recognize
good
the
points.
time.
And I got to do some more research and come up with some better, better knowledge. But right now, for my, I mean, Napier sounds good on paper, but little school, and it makes me nervous. Cristobal, I know what you're saying, JC. I'm
Luke
absolutely
Fickell,
in
maybe?
agreement with you that Cristobal might be the guy if you can pry him out of Oregon.
Yeah.
But the question is, can you pry him out of Oregon? Does he want to be, a big play in the big league SEC, or is he happy to be in the Pac-12 where he's never going to do anything?
Yeah.
But he'll have a certain amount of achievement, but he'll never get above. He has a ceiling, and does he want to get up here, or is he happy here? Good question. I mean, it's an excellent question.
Yeah.
The problem is we'll never know till we get him, if we can get him. But
I think Luke Fickell would be good too. But
yeah, we're going to get him out of Cincinnati. I don't
think that's going to happen. I think he likes.
I don't think that's going to happen
He's going
either.
to leave Cincinnati though.
Yeah.
Unless he's failing at Cincinnati, then maybe you try to.
Guys, I want to wish the three of you a happy Thanksgiving.
See you, Saleen.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Nate, I see you in the background, but I'm shutting down. So we'll catch you next week, Nate.
And everybody
Thanks
be
for
well.
having
Have a
me,
happy
Saleen.
Thanksgiving. Thanks, Saleen.
JC, it's always a
enjoy it.
pleasure,
You
man.
take care, buddy.
P. Diggs,
Thanksgiving.
you take care too. If you're traveling, be careful out there. And everyone in the chat, I really am so thrilled when you guys and gals show up. I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. My favorite holiday of the year. Absolutely my favorite holiday of the year. Food, family, and college football, not that pro shit. If you're traveling this weekend, this holiday weekend, please be careful. Watch out. Don't be on your phone. Be on, heads on a swivel. Keep your eye out on everything. Enjoy the fellowship. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy your family. Hug your mama and your papa. Hug your children. Hug your relatives. Be good to each other. It's a blessing to be together on a holiday. and take advantage of it, because you don't know what happens the day after. We're not promised tomorrow. We're always hopeful for it. God bless you all. I love each and every one of you. I'll see you again next Wednesday for episode 84 of Wednesday Afternoon Live with me, SaleenDriver, the show about nothing in particular. Have a good one, folks.